I just didn't click hard.
Alright, so, hello everybody. Welcome to episode of Drunkards and Dragons. Everything was all fucked at the beginning. Now we're ready to go.
Got our first blooper take.
Exactly.
First.
Alright, so, a few announcements first. Thanks to all you lovely people who got affiliated, so that's cool. Keep up the support, we love it. That just means you can sub to us now if you want to. No pressure. Broke 100 followers, still going, so thank you guys. So we're doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke on Fridays now. You could have watched that last night. The first episode of that will be on our YouTube page in a couple days probably, which the link for that is down below. All of our links to our social media accounts is all down below. And then on Wednesdays we're going to start the God of War playthrough, so that's been hyped and excited. I don't think there's anything else, so without further ado, last time that we all played, the party, after making their way into the Forgotten Ruins, after going through a series of different tunnels that led nowhere, they discovered one room that was trapped. And when they got past that trap, they discovered that there was a mirror that led into another version of this place that was fully functional, not touched by time. And there they found a strange person there that seemed to have lost his mind a long time ago. After a series of problem-solving issues, they finally made their way in and were able to put the Ancient King to rest.
I didn't know you had to make him dead at the right spot, okay?
You didn't have to kill him either. I mean.
I wanted to turn him into a living backpack, but somebody had to cut his throat.
He wronged me. He deserved his fate.
So Elena excluded, displayed some huge power, and I was able to put the Ancient King to rest finally after the battle. And she's been unconscious ever since. So it's been 3 days since that. She has not woken up.
Am I still blonde?
Thank God.
Yes. It's less of a fresh blonde now, so it's starting to get a little bit lighter.
You mean the dirty blonde?
It's looking more natural every day.
With my red coming through the bottom?
Maybe a little, yeah.
Don't worry about that. I can fix it.
Don't. You ruined it the first time.
I agree.
Garbage.
What do you mean? What's wrong with your hair?
I'm a natural redhead, and I prefer it that way.
No wonder you look so strange.
You're telling me, man. On top of my low charisma, this doesn't help.
Out of the shot and
So are we out of camp?
No, you're back in Grimblade.
Is that the place with the wolves that we handled? Okay.
Yes, a long time ago, yes.
I'm still the champion here, so we're good.
Yes.
That's the place with the pack of breakfast.
The guy that I tried to intimidate and scared away our lead. I want to go get some food and drink.
Okay.
Is it over in that corner?
That's a place you can sit, yes. There's also just those benches I told you about and the bar table right there.
Is this the bar?
Yes.
Definitely going to go talk to the bartender.
So what have you guys done the last 3 days, though? Is probably the big question.
Waited impatiently.
I've done a series of things. One, I was sharing some gold with a party member who didn't get to grab any. So I found 4,000, split it evenly.
Oh yes, I also have 2,000 gold. Take what you wish.
I mean, yeah. It's 6,000 gold split.
1,500.
Yeah.
Oh, unless Elena needs cash.
Alexia may also need some cash.
1,500 is 6,000 divided by 4.
Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking.
I got it. With my intelligence score
Do you have
+1.
Identify?
I've got a 16 intelligence.
Wow. Alright, so all the items that you guys found, without Identify, you're going to have to play around with them and attune yourself to them and see what they do.
Oh, yeah, I'm wearing a special
But I am
helmet.
very knowledgeable.
Has the helmet
I have a
showed
shield.
its magical properties to me?
Did you attune yourself to it?
I mean, I've been wearing it for 3 days.
Yeah. So the moment you put it on, where did you put it on at? Or,
In the temple?
like where did
On your body.
where would you have been basically while it was on?
During it as a cause.
Everywhere.
After the first hour.
Everywhere. Well, okay, so I put it on when we got it, and then we got out to the forest and started heading towards the town.
Okay, so when you finally sat down and focused yourself to it and actually tried to figure out what it did, suddenly your vision increased tenfold. You could see way far down the path.
Wow.
And it was kind of disorienting at first, and you kind of like took it off quickly, and then put it back on. You could just see very far.
It's like when I take my glasses on and off.
So what this allows you to do is for 1 hour, the bearer of this helmet can see up to 300 feet with no penalties.
Oh, okay.
It
Does that
recharges over the
provide
duration
any-
of a day,
oh, sorry.
or a long rest.
Okay.
So, sorry, what?
Oh, what was the duration? Does it like
An hour.
An hour. Okay. And
So-
does it have any special like vision properties or just sight range?
Just sight, yeah.
Okay.
So you can see 300 feet with no problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Besides the money, I've also been writing in my book every night
Okay.
and talking to the sword.
Okay, so the first journal entry you get back from your daughter is, the story about knights was kind of fun, but I just prefer when knights kill dragons. Those are more interesting books.
I immediately after I received that, I began writing one about a knight who killed a dragon.
Okay. As for the sword, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Okay. Come on, blue dice, don't kill me now. Natural 1! First one of the night.
Alright.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Look at that, you got a blue shotgun.
I just got a natural 20 with that one right before we started.
Well, that's why. That's why.
The box lurks.
So this night, before you went to bed, you tried to focus on it and tried to get it to talk to you, but you kind of felt like that barrier that's always there. It's like doesn't want anything to do with you, pretty much.
Makes sense. Well, 2 more nights.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for him.
Oh shit. I didn't even know about this. This is awesome.
Okay, that one's better at least. 16.
16. So you do fear up another dream. The last dream you had, you were some person in the back of a wagon heading their way towards somewhere, talking about all the things you're going to do once you're done with the war. It continues off in that same place, but then suddenly the carriage rattles and is blown to pieces as everyone's thrown to the ground. You look around and there are other soldiers running towards you, but wearing different colored garb.
Imperials.
You look around, you crawl to the edge while everyone else is being ravaged by these soldiers, and you turn back and you see all your friends you were just talking to being murdered.
Fun dream.
And then you wake up.
And a cold sweat.
A hot sweat.
Okay, I take note of that in a journal. Just like with the first dream. So that I don't forget, just in case you know dreams. And third night.
Good.
Natural 1 again!
Wow.
This dice is going to the pound.
Yeah.
This is 2 shots of tequila in like 2 minutes.
Don't kill yourself.
Some bad rolls.
Drink responsibly.
I traded you, remember that.
No. Give me back my dice, I'll use other ones.
Oh. Well, I wasn't gonna trade it forever. Just to keep it away from you.
I think I just can't use that dice without the dower.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
That's how
the
that
one?
balances it.
Yeah.
The box lurks in in my back.
Okay. So does anyone else want to do anything else with any of this stuff?
I will also place that helmet in the pile of gold. Because I do not want it. And I described to everyone what you just said it did.
Okay.
If you'd like me to do that.
The shield. I found a magical shield.
I also have an armor set that I need to talk to you
so
about.
when you finally got that one to work, what you found out is it basically just casts light for free.
Oh,
The shield illuminates and it lasts for an hour.
Elena.
She is asleep. She's been unconscious for 3 days.
I put it on her corpse.
She's not dead.
I remove it from her corpse
Sleeping
and put it on the
Beauty.
wall.
I've heard of a spell like this. You may need to kiss her. True love typically breaks curses.
Anyways,
You still believe in the fairy tales.
so where would the 2 of us be?
What can I say?
In one of those houses, you can be in like the actual like Did you take them up on their offer where they let you have a bed for the night, or while she was unconscious, or did you put her in the area where people typically sleep, just those hay beds?
I'd want her in a private place.
Okay, yeah.
For the first day, I would be kind of worried, but like I just got paid like 1,500 gold. So we got 1,500 gold, and I'd be playing some music for her on my lute, and it'd be like this kind of like happy, uplifting music as we just got paid.
Okay.
And then as the second day would go by, and I'd see that she hasn't gotten any better, it'd kind of like just be like a normal tune. But at this point, it's been 3 days, and I don't know if she's gonna wake up or not. No, I'm just doing the blues. It's
Okay. Alright.
So that's what I'm doing. You come in and tell me that I need to kiss her, and I'm just.
Do you guys want to know what the other stuff does? Did you mess with it at all?
I have a breastplate and a whitewood bow, both with a gold tree on it.
Okay,
Since
so
we're like in an elven place.
the breastplate, the special properties of the breastplate is it's just forged in a way that allows for your full dexterity bonus when you wear it.
Ooh. It's a nice breastplate.
It's just lighter than all the other stuff is. It's not. No. It's elven. And so Elena's sword that she has that you gave her also does the same thing. It's a long sword that counts as a dexterity weapon. So you can also wield it versatility with your dexterity.
So what does that mean exactly? That like I get my full dex
Yeah, it
bonus
means
if I wear it.
So if your armor were to limit you on like it says max dex bonus, that goes away.
Yeah, I think you're wearing just leather right now
I
anyways.
have studded leather
Yeah.
That might have
So
right now.
like 4 or something.
here's the stats for a breastplate. So normally it's your AC becomes 14 plus your dex mod, which is max 2. He's saying there's no maximum, so you just add your full dexterity.
Oh, that's fine.
So it'd be 19 now, right?
If she's wearing it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's 14 plus your dex, which would be 5. Pretty dope.
Cool, cool. Anything
And then-
special about the bow?
Yes. So for the first day you had it, it didn't really do anything.
Okay.
It wasn't until you were getting ready to go to bed, basically, and the sun was starting to go down, that the runes along the edge of it began to glow.
Do I know what these runes do?
I don't know. Do you
Or
tune
what
yourself
they
to
are?
it?
Yes. I don't know. Is this going to impact my Blackthorn?
I don't know. I mean, you can't use both, but... I mean, you can be attuned to both, but...
Okay, then yeah, I'll attune myself to it. I want to
Okay.
know what it is.
So that would be 2 items you're attuned to currently.
Do I have a limit?
Yeah, 3.
Just make
So
it
this
go.
bow is called an Elven Court Bow. As long as the bearer has Elven blood in them, which you do, you can charge it with 5 charges, either Bless or Hunter's Mark. It recovers a charge of that each dawn. You roll a d4 so you have any charges that got back. Bless is usually a multi-person spell, but it only works on you.
Okay.
I have this fancy black, correct, suit of armor in my possession at the moment.
Yeah. Do you put it on?
I mean, can I?
Yeah, you can put it on. I mean, you're a fighter, so technically. Yes, you can put it on.
I wouldn't put it on.
See what it does? Okay, well then, unfortunately, it just looks like black.
But I
armor.
will talk to her sometime throughout it because she was very interested in it.
Okay.
So, Alexia, you seem to have dropped this at some
You're
point.
not even near me.
Oh my.
The board was first showed. We don't have to like. I much rather prefer talking about the board typically, but this is for
Yeah.
everyone else to see. So
Okay.
just use your imagination.
Alexia, you were interested in this armor that you had left behind.
I picked it up a while ago when we were fighting a vampire. It may have some magical properties, maybe even some demonic properties.
You didn't test it?
Nope. Put it in my bag of holding, and there it's been since.
Well, shall we figure out what it does?
If you want to wear it, sure. I don't want to be possessed by something.
Okay. I don't back down.
Okay.
I put it on just to see what it does.
It could have positive or negative effects.
Okay, how long do you wait after you put it on?
An hour.
An hour. About what time of day is this that you do it?
I don't know when to do it.
I would have wanted to talk to her like just after dusk,
Okay, so
like after dinner kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. So you put it on, you wait for an hour, and so you guys are kind of talking. It's kind of shady where you guys are sitting at, and so as Lawless is talking to you, suddenly he vanishes.
Whoop. I
What's
reach
the
out
matter?
my hand where he was to see
Why-
if he's just like gone.
Why are you
or-
touching me?
You're invisible.
I just look down.
Yeah, you can't see your hand.
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Well, this is an interesting set of armor.
Apparently, it has invisibility properties.
Apparently.
Be helpful for sneaking.
With well, I already have a fine set of armor that's been passed down through my family for generations. Would you use this? Or can you think of anyone that might?
I'm probably the stealthiest character in the group. Or at least I tried to be the stealthiest character.
So what it does is when you stand still in shadow, it makes the wearer invisible.
Okay.
As long as you're in shadow, you'll stay invisible.
Okay, so you're like, it's kind of like camouflage. You're blending in with the shadows.
Kinda, yeah. And then anyone looking for anyone who's wearing this armor has disadvantage on their perception checks.
Oh, suck it. Any negative thing, like if you're like in sunlight and like wearing it just looks like you're wearing a black suit.
It's hot and uncomfortable because it's black.
Oh, that sounds gross.
That's his life.
Alright, so the last thing I have in my notes is a quiver.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think I picked that up. What does that do?
Okay, so this does a lot, so you're gonna want to write this down.
I tried writing the other one down and I got 5 charges. That's it. That's all I got from what
5
you said
charges
last
of either
time.
Bless or Hunter's Mark.
Oh, 100 mark. Okay.
So these are spells you can cast on yourself.
When do they regenerate?
At dawn, you roll a d4 and see how many charges it gets back.
Can you vary them? Like, can you get 3 charges of...
It's just 5 charges of either.
Oh, okay, so
So you
can't,
just
like, pick and choose.
expend a charge, and then it's a Bless or Hunter's Mark.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Was there anything special about the quiver? I just wrote quiver. Like, does it
Yeah,
have
that's
the gold
very
tree
special.
on it?
Yes.
Gold tree.
So what do you do with it?
I don't know. What does it do?
Well, I mean, in your effort to figure out what it does, what do you do?
I put arrows in it and then put it on my back. While I have the bow as well. So it's like
Okay.
a matching pair.
Okay. What else?
Nothing?
Okay.
I don't know what to do with it. It's a quiver, so I wear it.
Okay.
Perhaps you should fire an arrow.
Are you thinking it gave some special ability to my arrows that are in it?
I think that you never know what might happen until you try.
Strange. I hear Lawless, but I don't see them.
Did you not take off the armor?
Sawyer, I've died and become an apparition.
Just like stroke his cheek.
It's really unfortunate. I'm so sorry for your passing. Can I reach out to touch
You
it?
have
Where the
disadvantage to
voice is
find
coming
me.
from?
That's true.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm looking for perception.
Should I roll a stealth check? Or?
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to roll a stealth check, give it advantage.
18.
15.
18.
So you feel around and you listen for a second and you're like, here, and you touch him.
Oh, thank God.
Why is
You're not
everyone
actually
touching
dead.
me today?
Are there people around?
Yeah. They're just doing the normal thing. I mean, they're training dummies if you want to shoot arrows or something.
Okay. But, yeah.
And this is like a full set of armor, right?
Yeah.
By training dummies, you mean humans.
No.
Moving targets. Alright, so I go to the training area and loose an arrow.
Okay, you do so.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll, see if you hit it.
Oh man. Are there special... So if I'm using the whitewood bow, are there special...
It's still a +1 weapon.
Oh, okay. So it's still my same bonuses?
Yeah.
Pretty sure she
28.
hit it.
Yeah, you hit the arrow, the training dummy, clean on. Wherever you're aiming to hit them, right there.
Okay. Right between the eyes.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like anything happened.
You wait for a moment?
Yeah?
Okay, so after you wait for a moment, you wait about a round's worth of stuff, the arrow you shot turns back into the quiver.
Oh, this is gonna be useful. This is gonna be dope.
So it holds 20 arrows.
Okay.
Do you do anything else?
I definitely get tired of playing at this moment. I decide I need a breath of fresh air. Okay. Oh, hey.
When you hold the arrow in your hand, you kind of feel like this power coursing through it.
Do I know what kind of power? Like a magic or like
You just feel power coursing through
positive,
it.
negative?
You
Electricity?
don't know?
A little spark between us.
A little spark between you and the arrow.
Oh.
I mean... Okay, I'm gonna reach for an arrow that I did not shoot. Do I feel the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so the quiver gives some sort of power to... I'm gonna shoot another arrow.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Just shoot it at the dummy.
Okay.
28.
Yeah, you hit it.
Damn it. That doesn't help my experiment at all.
Can you purposely fumble an attack roll?
You don't have to fumble it. You can like, oh no, miss.
I want to aim like 90 degrees away from the dummy, but like think in my head that that's my target, like that's what I'm aiming for.
Okay.
And then I just lose it like 90 degrees away from
Okay,
it.
it flies 90 degrees away and lands into a post.
Okay, well.
As she does that, she rolls a 1.
And then
And shoots the target.
the arrows you shot, they disappear and they appear back in the quiver.
Maybe that's just it.
I'm
Maybe
seeing
it's
this.
like the sheath
I wanna
of
look at her
returning,
quiver.
except it's a
Okay.
quiver.
Is any writing on it at all?
It's just the same like gold like tree markings that you see on everything else in the Elven Ruins.
But the bow has...
It's highly decorated.
Why are you looking at my shit?
Well, so the runes that lit up are just those markings.
Because
So you just focus on them where you should.
Nice looking.
Yeah.
It's just like eyeballing me. Like,
You can do an Arcana check on the quiver if you want.
Okay.
Can I compare it to my sheath of returning? Because it's basically doing the same thing. See if there's any like
They look
similar
completely
markings.
different.
Oh.
Nope.
What'd you get?
4.
4? Yeah. You are just as bamboozled by it as she is.
Well, this is going on a change.
Can I use my Arcana stuff?
You can try it.
Wow, Alexia, that's a really neat trick you got there. I didn't know you learned how to return arrows to your quiver.
20.
20? So you start rubbing your hand like all over the quiver itself, and you feel the same energy from the arrows like along the quiver. And you kind of look at it, and you feel like it's kind of like enhancing your arrows.
Interesting.
Perhaps
Roll
you should shoot
intelligence check.
Sawyer.
Roll intelligence check.
I can take some
Just
damage.
flash of intelligence.
Yeah.
14.
14? So you hold the arrow in your hand and you start to focus on it and like really focus on that energy that's like building up inside of it, and then suddenly it glows a luminescent blue.
I shoot it.
Okay, go ahead.
Ah, 14.
Okay, so it hits the target dummy, not where you were aiming, but it still hits the target dummy, and then it explodes.
Explosive arrows!
That one does not return to the quiver.
Oh. Damn it. Alright.
Oh, that sucks.
So, here's what it does.
Explosive arrows do not return.
You store 20 arrows in this quiver.
Yep.
Over the period of a long rest, so you have to put the arrows in there, they have to attune to the quiver basically.
For how long?
For 8 hours.
Okay.
So the quiver, arrows have to be in the quiver for 8 hours. So you bathe the quiver in moonlight, and then the arrows inside of it will return whenever you fire them. You can also activate the arrows to explode on contact, dealing 1d4 radiant damage. But arrows fired this way do not return. So you can make your arrows do an additional 1d4, to put it simply.
Okay. But it only has that property in the moonlight,
Well, you have to bathe it in moonlight.
like every time,
Yes. Every time you put new arrows in, you have to bathe a whole thing in moonlight.
for 8 hours.
Yes. Basically, if you went to bed at night, that's when you would do it. It has to be the duration of a long rest.
While the moon's out.
Just snuggle it under the moon. In the moonlight. Okay. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that shit.
So, these are the prized possession of the king that you guys killed.
Oh, yeah.
Technically re-kill.
Yeah.
I would call it put to rest.
Is there a merchant in town that I can sell stuff to?
No, not here.
These guys are useless.
So this is when you come out, you see Alexia explode a target somehow with arrows. And she just kind of looks at her bow and doesn't really know what happened. And then you hear a soft, sleepy voice behind you. What is all that noise?
Oh, you're awake.
Oh, did she come outside?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have her like crawl in there.
How do you feel?
Really hungry.
You kissed her after all, you dog.
I suppose you would be hungry after a year of sleeping.
A year? I just laugh at that comment.
It's really just.
No, it's not a joke, but he's oversimplifying. It's been a few years.
Now I know
He's
you're
not
teasing me.
exaggerating enough.
Now I know that you're teasing me.
We're out for 3 days.
Which equals
3 days.
So-
We're just waiting for you to go
Sleeping
seal up
Thailand.
those kings. Already took care of them.
Did your job for you, princess.
When we were fighting the king, you sealed him with some great power. Do you have any idea what that was?
I have no memory of even fighting him.
It was odd. You started chanting, and
Can't block the dragon.
it took a while, but say after about a minute or two, you bright light, and he was gone.
Sounds impressive. I wish I could have remembered that.
Well, hopefully you'll remember it for the next time.
Do you know where we need to head next?
I don't.
What do you mean head next?
Well, as far as I know, there's multiple kings we have to seal away. Or was it the one?
Well,
I heard-
Is the
multiple.
quest finished?
Oh, I hope.
I heard something about an investigation party going north before I left the Squires.
Where are we now?
Investigation party going north.
Are we
North
not
to where?
north? Are we not
Left
north?
is a bit of a under.
Look, I had my company. They had theirs. I didn't get the details.
Uh-huh.
What direction was your company's in?
Here.
I don't know what direction I live, but I mean, I should.
This is southern. Yeah, this is southern from Bandit.
Well, I suppose his lead is the best that we have. They say we go north. Tomorrow.
Are you feeling strong enough to go?
After I get some food in me, I'm sure I'll be fine.
Varys could carry her if she needed. Can't you, Varys?
Yep.
I believe in you.
Attaboy.
I left you a present. I don't know if you saw.
Hey, you mean that
No?
cookie shield that you drew on top of me?
You mean the one that I put on the wall?
There was a shield on the wall in your bed chamber.
You were in my room?
Speaking of presents, this sword that you gave me, it's too light. I don't know how people wield this thing, but it's too light. I'm just gonna stick to my sword.
Oh,
Ouch.
okay. Oh, I'll take
I
it
look
back.
away
from
and
you
drink.
It's just kind of awkward.
Well, I think I'm all good here. So, do you want the sword?
If no one wants it, I'll take it.
It's elven made. I think an elf should use it.
I don't currently have room. If you can hold on to it until I.
It's not an
leave.
attuned item. It's just a normal sword.
Well, I know, but last time you said I didn't
Oh,
have any space
yeah.
to put anything.
You can strap it to your side.
Yeah, I'm sure your
But I
strength
already
is
have
high
a
enough.
sword. I have a sword in my sheath of holding.
Is it better than?
Oh. Well, it's a long sword.
Yeah, so it's a normal longsword. This one you could use with your dexterity.
Yeah, but like, I'd like to like sell my stuff to someone, but there's no one to sell it to.
Is there? Perhaps we should stop in Vanden.
Does someone want a longsword?
I'll carry it for you. I won't keep it, but I'll carry it for you.
Okay, then I'll take that sword. I'll give Sawyer the regular longsword, and that one will go into my sheath of holding to start the, or
Okay.
sheath of returning to start the attunement stuff. So does the special sword have a name?
No, it's just an elven longsword.
Oh.
It doesn't look it. Well, typical longswords are straight and narrow. It has a straight blade, but begins to kind of curve at the top, and then more like a saber-like form as opposed to like something straight. And it's got a lot of writing along it, and just the typical elven decoration you've seen so far.
So with it being a dex, does it change my attack bonus or anything?
Yeah, you add your dexterity to it instead of your strength.
So it's like your bow.
Okay, so I'll just -1 and add 5.
It's also a +1 weapon, so
Oh,
No.
so it's the same thing.
But she'd only have +8 with the sword because with bows she has the
Yeah, I have like extra stuff.
fighting style for +2 to range.
Oh,
And it's the
nice.
same amount of damage.
She had
Yeah,
+9 for the
28.
sword though,
Yeah,
since it's a
28.
+1 weapon, and she's got a +3 to proficiency.
With swords?
It would be a
Oh.
dexterity weapon, so you've got your prof plus your dex, which is 20, right?
No, my
So-
dex is 5.
Oh, that's what I meant.
+5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 8 plus the +1, so 9.
Man.
It's
Is
good
it
to get this
magical?
out of the way now.
Oh, he said it's a +1 weapon.
Nice.
So
Oh,
master
nice.
work at least.
it's
Alright.
just masterwork. It's not magical, but it's very well made.
Okay, so I'm starting that attunement.
You don't have to attune to that at all. It's not magical.
Well, no, I mean
Yeah,
the
right.
sheath of returning.
Oh yeah, you gotta put it in there. Yeah, and that's
Try
gonna
that
take 8
apple?
hours as well.
Sure.
Okay.
Well,
So
it's
can
not
I
much
be
anyway, don't think.
wearing the blackthorn
And she
with the
eats
white
like
wood, or
disgustingly. You've never seen her eat like this ravenous before, but as soon as food goes in front of her, she just starts shoving it in her mouth. She's got food like all over her mouth and everything.
she's ravenous.
I can help you with the
What
like
is it?
This
reminded
is
of
bad
the
apple.
half-torn direwolf that we found.
It's like sour.
That's the stuff that he had last night.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, she's talking about that one.
Oh, okay.
Just pull my cider out.
Oh, is that the apricot one?
Yep.
I want to try that at some point.
Real men drink ciders.
I mean, real men drink whatever
And
they
real
want.
women?
Real men
Real
have
everyone.
whiskey and tequila.
Okay, so can I carry my blackthorn with the white wood, or do I have to swap them?
You can be attuned to both.
I know, but like on my back.
Yeah, you can have them both,
Oh,
over one over each shoulder.
Woo! Alright, I'm locked and loaded. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So you'll have to look up what Bless and Hunter's Mark does.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I know what they both do, but you should know what they do as well.
Yep. I'll check it during break.
Okay. Okay, so in the subject heading north, make an intelligence check, Ferris.
4.
4.
No wait, 3.
3? Okay, so thought does not cross your mind at all.
Where's Vanden? And if we're south, which direction is Vanden?
North.
Oh, so
Oh,
we
then
have
we
back
might
your
as well
band.
just might as well go there,
We might run
get
into the army.
supplies, unleash some stuff.
Gather information.
Remember the other force that we'd escaped? We may run back into them going north.
Where we met Elena?
Yes. Unless they
Burning
merge with the
Carolina.
force we're already with.
Pretty sure they wouldn't want to miss that party that was going on.
I mean, would you?
It depends.
didn't.
There's a
Unless
lot
they
of,
take a drought.
from what I know, there's a lot of jobs in the squires, so you shouldn't make any assumptions.
Either way, we'll need to be careful.
Yeah.
Do you believe heading north to be the correct idea?
It's the best lead we have.
Okay. Any other rumors you
There's
heard?
that thing I told you about, where in Banyang.
Yeah,
Been holding out on us, man?
I was saving that.
We can't hear the DM.
Yeah, you can't hear the disembodied voice talking to Wallace. Yeah. I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
Okay.
He's just
I
like
thought you
floating.
wanted to go north first.
Oh, no, it's whatever you want to do.
Okay. I also know of another ancient emperor in the province of Banyang that is far to the east of here?
Yeah.
Far to the east.
Yang?
I spent time there as a child.
Is there anything else you can tell us about this area? That area.
What would you like to know?
Everything.
Should I roll? Or...
Just go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Like, I guess the main thing is it
15?
like, is it gonna be some sort of like marketplace vendor kind of place?
In
like
Banyang?
somewhere we can actually like.
Oh, it's huge.
Banyang is an
Oh, okay.
imperial city.
Cool.
Like it's big.
Well, I'm sure not going to the Imperial.
What direction is our home from here?
Well, it's not. It's a
Vanden?
different country.
No,
I'm sorry,
no.
what do you say?
Our-
Bossing say?
Banyang.
Oh!
Country.
B-O-N.
No, I don't know
Yang.
that. What kind of place were you guys from?
More like a European.
wanna go there.
An English country.
Okay. Yeah.
Based around dragons. we
Yeah,
talked about?
Anglican. Yeah.
Okay.
Dragons. This main city being called Dragon's Crown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that'd be like western, southwest kind of direction.
Okay. So the opposite.
Yep.
So either we head north and stop at Vanden, or we head east for
Speaking of which,
Banyang.
shouldn't we look there for an ancient king?
Vanden
He's.
or your place. Come on, guys,
Our
some
home.
context here.
I think we should avoid our home at all costs.
So
At
it
least
seems like we
in
have
my-
two different options.
East and north.
Well, I suppose we should just flip a coin then.
Anyone got a coin?
You do know that north is where you're from. In Falgo.
Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna tell me?
No.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Which direction are you from?
1, 3,
If you're
and
from
6
the east
is
and
north,
we're-
and 2,
I'm
4,
from everywhere.
or yeah, 2, 4,
Wherever there's
1,
a-
3, and 5
I
is
really
north.
don't know.
2, 4, and 6
I don't think we
is
got that far into my.
the other way.
Background.
North it is.
Perfect.
Who made you
I can
the
see my
decision
daughter on the
maker?
way.
You did, remember?
As I suggested, we should go to Vanden
You
and
had a-
resupply.
you had a coin?
Alright, so it's about a day's travel away. You guys get there no problem.
Did you know I
How
have a
far
daughter?
would Banyang be?
No.
Several
I've been
weeks.
trying to find you for years.
Yeah, no.
For context, Banyang is across the sea. You
Yeesh.
have to go as far east on this continent as you can, and then
You
it's
can feel it
still
once.
about a week's travel on the
What
water
about
as
you?
well.
Where's my horse?
I don't know.
Oh my god!
You left your horse in the woods. I don't know where it's at.
Wait,
Same.
I'm pretty sure we took our horses with us and rode to this town.
I don't
I'm
know.
100% because I remember getting my mount back.
Maybe we
That
should
is
make
true.
intelligence checks.
Your mount just comes back wherever you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, I'm magical, but okay. I'm making an intelligence
Well, yeah,
check to see if. Yeah, we rode here.
Yeah,
You guys
'cause
rode here
Elena
first.
was riding bitch with someone.
We rode here.
She doesn't remember he gets something about.
You rode to Grimblade.
Yeah. Did we take? I don't think we took our horses in
I
these
don't
woods.
think.
These woods.
No, we
Yeah,
wouldn't
gotta
have
remember
taken
this
them like
stuff.
in
We
the
didn't.
tomb. So they're at the stables somewhere.
I have no horse.
So
And
I'm
they're
at
at
the
the
stables.
stables.
Then I want to
Yes.
go to the stables and get my horse.
I
still
go to
need a
stables and get
neighbor.
my elk.
That
Not
was
even
not
sure
there
what
to
you're
begin
doing.
with.
I summoned him at the stables.
I
Okay.
think she was white with black patches.
I'm looking
I'm
for a
gonna
good
make
bargain
patches.
on a fine steed.
There are none here. No one here sells horses.
Patches.
Would you like a ride?
The horse.
This would be dishonorable, Sawyer.
Well,
You can ride bitch with me.
we'll find someone who owns a horse. I'm sure there's some
You have a
other
riding dog?
maybe.
You said there's no.
No, it's a white
cart.
horse with black patches. So I
We
need
get a
her
cart.
Patches. Here,
There's no
I need
carts
her
here.
patches.
No one has a cart for sale.
Not,
What about
this is the kind of town where you stop at if you have goods to go to Bandon.
I'm gonna go to a farmer.
There's
see
no
if he has
farmers
a-
here.
okay.
This is a town full of hunters.
What about any of the merchants stopping through?
There are no merchants.
We had seen them
They just-
before.
Yeah.
When you got here, there were merchants. They've all left since then.
Oh,
That's why we're going to Vanden.
can we hire a carpenter?
You can
To
certainly
build a
try.
cart.
I mean, there's a lot of hunters here.
All
How
right,
long
the
is that
elk,
gonna take?
Sawyer.
Perfect. Just don't hold on.
Fine.
It's a large beast. It's big enough for both of us. And it's celestial.
Is the elk currently in our vicinity?
Yeah,
I
I summon the elk,
I feel like
and
when
it's
I
a
saw you-
beautiful white creature with a bluish glow of runes on its body, and a moon on its forehead.
I just eyeball it.
It eyeballs you.
And then winks.
I stroke its head. I stroke the top of its
Oh,
head
gosh.
lovingly. What? You're strong enough to carry two of us, correct?
Just kind of at you. As if insulted, you even ask.
I just wanted to make sure. I know you're powerful, but I am quite heavy.
I walk around to the front of this mountain, start putting. I remember you. Do you remember me?
Make a handful animal check.
You let me ride you one time. It was wonderful.
Ooh, it's better than last time.
18.
18. This time it lets you approach and just kind of sits there, blinks at you.
We're going to be fast friends, I'm sure. of it.
Alright. I get on Patches and yell at everyone else. On your steeds. We're leaving.
I attempt to mount this strange elk creature.
Make a handle animal check.
Elena,
With
did
advantage because Sawyer's calming it.
Elena, did we ride here on a horse?
16.
Remember you worked with that
You got-
little
I think
kid
you got
who
Blackie
was
or Brownie, I
Yeah,
can't
you got
remember.
Blackie because he was insulting elves, so I went somewhere else and you
Yeah.
had to pay for the horse and the saddle.
Yeah.
I got
That's
two
right,
for
Blackie.
one deal.
Where is he? We can't
He's
see
in the-
him.
he's
It's
in the
dark
stable.
outside.
Just blends in.
Just blends.
16.
Okay, yeah. You get on there and it's kind of, you can tell it's not easy, like beneath you for a second and then adjusts.
Okay.
My elf is
I
named
mount
Moonstrider.
Okay.
What?
Moonstrider.
What?
Thanks, Patches.
I
She is not an elf.
mount Blackie.
Okay, you do so.
Super
What
effective.
was Elena right on?
Blackie.
Oh, Blackie.
She gets up there with you, kind of like leans into you. She's like, okay, let's go.
Yep, let's go.
You did kiss her awake. See how much closer they are.
I lead. I just lead. We go riding.
Okay.
I frown at you.
Yes.
I also.
So on horseback, it's a day there.
Yeah.
So when you guys get there, you're leaving at night apparently. So when you get there, it's morning. The sun's coming out. Any
not
arrows you had in
perfect.
the new quiver are attuned to it now.
I'm gonna go rest at my home.
Did you refill the quiver with a new arrow, or
I'm to find an inn.
Nope. Got
okay,
19
so you
in
have
there.
19 still.
Friends don't use
The
ends.
sword though is attuned to your sheath now.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd also like to find an inn, but like a nice one.
Okay.
Okay, and out of game, how long has it been since I've seen Sawyer again?
Probably, I don't know, how long have you been on the run?
Oh, I think for a
It
better
matters
part of
for
about a
our
year.
conversation.
Okay, so
How, yeah.
probably a year. If that's when you guys split up, then yeah.
Good enough.
But yeah, I'm going to rest at home. There's still a bed for you if you wish, and I definitely have room for another person. If you'd like. Or you can find in. Either way.
I'll come with you. Meet this child of Sawyer.
She's quite special.
I wouldn't think anything of less.
I'll arrive later.
So as you guys part of the gates, you hear Elena say, "Breakfast!"
Why is she so hungry all the time now?
Elena manners.
Well, yes, that's why we're gonna go find a nice inn to go get some breakfast
I'm so excited.
and to sleep. I don't know about you, but I'm tired.
How
I'm just
early,
gonna
How
eat.
early is it?
I don't think I want to sleep right now.
Are merchants awake right now?
Okay.
No. This would be the part where the sun's coming up and they're like setting up their shops, basically.
Did Elena grab the shield I told her about? And
No.
offer her?
Alright.
That
But
woman.
I just go over to Sawyer's until to get some sleep and then.
Because I have a vested interest in things of that type, can I make an intelligence roll to pick it up?
First thing you do is just empty the fruit bowl.
8.
8. It's about halfway out of the town you realize, I forgot to grab it!
It's too late.
It's okay, I just did light.
It's worth it to me.
I mean, I have cantrips too.
I have no use for your spells.
Once I go into Sawyer's house, I go up to the table to see if there's a bowl of fruit, so I can eat it.
I have left instructions to always have a bowl of fruit on this table.
Then
empty it.
there's a bowl of fruit that's a few days old. It's starting to get like brown spots on the bananas and stuff.
Okay. Well, I don't eat the bananas.
Okay.
I take everything else and go to my room.
I'll eat a banana.
Okay.
Please make yourself at home. I have some people to wake up. And I go up to Maria's room.
Very well. Let me know if you need me to do anything.
Are you sleeping on the couch?
I guess.
I only have one guest room, unfortunately.
I would not besmirch the honor of the lady, even if she is only a half.
Oh shit.
Oh.
She claimed eternal
I'm
access to
already
the
up.
guest
Yeah, you're
room.
not there right now.
I'm already
So yeah, I'll go up to Maria's room.
There's an elven trap on the door if anyone else tries to enter.
I'm immune.
Okay, you go up there.
Okay. As I enter the room, I bend down gently and run my fingers through her hair. Good morning.
No more lessons right now. I can't right now.
It's only a little creepy.
Well, I did intend to give you a present, but if you don't want a present, I can definitely leave.
A lesson on presents?
And I'm going to pull out one of the sapphires that I have in my pack and set it next to her on her bed before leaving, so she can go back to sleep.
Okay. You can tell she was not awake. She doesn't even know what was happening.
And then I will make sure that there's some bedding on the couch for you.
Thank you.
It's like a wooden couch at this
Yeah,
point.
I mean, there's definitely some hay.
Yeah. It is the finest you can buy.
Yeah.
The finest mahogany.
It's definitely comfortable enough to sit on.
The comforts of home are better than an inn anyway.
And then I make sure that my fridge is my cupboard's successfully stocked.
Good. Your directions have been followed fully. There's different rations, fresh fruit and dried meats.
That fruit bowl needs more fruit bowl.
We have fresh fruit apparently. So I
Oh,
feel bad.
you did have fresh fruit.
I'll make a mental note to go pick some more up. But I'm also going to build a small fire and cook some food.
Okay.
Because
How big is this city?
It's royal. It's a royal capital of the province is Verendrin, and this is the capital of it.
Is our keep done yet? No, not
No,
our keep.
no.
Is it-
That's only
My
that's
giant
2 months
mansion.
started, and it's gonna take about a year to finish.
Dang.
we tried.
Don't worry, I'm keeping track how long you guys are on the road.
I sleep for a few hours and then wake up.
Okay.
I go downstairs to search for more fruit, take what I can, and then head to the market.
Okay. You wake up to a really elderly-looking woman standing
Wake
above
up.
you.
Did we sleep?
I don't know. Did you sleep?
I slept.
I was just waiting.
I cooked
okay.
before sleeping, so
Okay. Well, this is after everything.
I'm just sitting like very upright, awkwardly, just sitting there, basically on the couch.
Okay.
Not asleep though. Just waiting.
So you have not slept then?
Then are we sleeping?
Well, this is after everything that happened. So whatever you guys want to do before sleep, I assume you already did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll find a horse later.
Okay. So
I
at
know
that
what
point,
you are.
you wake up to an elderly woman kind of standing over you.
Okay. Hello. My apologies. I am Lawless. Sawyer invited me here.
I suppose he did.
And your name?
It's Madam Ingrid to you.
Madam Ingrid. Well, I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
I doubt it.
Have I woken up?
Yeah, if you want
Can I make any
Do I
like
see
inferences
yours
about
before
what
I
she
leave?
does here or anything? Or-
to.
what does she look? Does she look like a housekeeper, or she looks like fancy, right?
She looks fancy, yeah.
Yeah,
She's wearing
okay.
really nice colored robes. Kind of like velvety.
She's old though.
Yes.
Hmm.
Just imagine Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter.
I didn't take Sawyer for an older woman type of name.
He should wish.
As I come down the stairs, our relationship is strictly professional.
Yes, you should have at least warned me you were showing up. It's so professional.
I do apologize.
Call it what you will.
Early
I won't
and,
judge.
Like,
Am I already gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you made a note to wake up before everyone else and then leave, then yes. Alright. I see you brought that troublesome half-elf back as well.
Oh, how does she know? The fruit's gone.
she may cause some trouble, but she's a friend.
It took weeks to clean the bathroom last time.
What did you do?
She was so filthy.
You can't expect much of her. She is a half elf.
Indeed.
I get extremely flustered. Now listen here. We can all get dirty after traveling. I do. He does. Elves do. So do half-elves. It's always nice to get clean, and thank you for cleaning that. Here's 100 gold.
Oh. Well, I can't say mad at you.
Strong moral conduct, I see.
I was briefly stopping back, but I wanted to make sure that I saw both the house, you, and Maria before I left.
I'm sure she'll enjoy that. We'll see if the girl ever wakes up. She's been sleeping till noon most days now.
How strict are you being with the training, then?
She gets plenty of rest.
Well, I hope so. She's a growing girl. Is she behaving strangely at all?
No. I must say I'm disappointed in their progress so far, though. I thought you said she was astonishing, but so far, can't even master simple cantrips.
Well, perhaps it's not her, but the way she's being taught. Have you attempted any other training methods?
Are you implying I don't know how to do my job?
No. Her power seems innate. And you're studied.
Perhaps I'll wait outside.
What I just mean by that fact is that the way that you were necessarily taught, there may need to be another approach in the training.
What'd you have me do?
Well, when I could cast before, my powers were also innate. And I learned by doing. Maybe... Do you spar at all? I know she knows some simple cantrips.
Why would I fight your child?
I just mean to say, if she had to use if she was more inclined to do something active with the powers, instead of studying, she may learn faster.
Suppose I could take you to the sparring range.
I would greatly appreciate it. And, again, here's more gold. I did promise her 3% of my cut when I travel.
Okay.
And so, instead of just the 100, I'm going to give her another 200 gold.
Okay.
I also would have washed myself before I went to sleep, just to
Okay.
make that
Okay, no, that's fine.
thing. And I'm wearing a fine noble's outfit.
I just want to make sure that both you and she are happy while I'm gone.
It's hardly happiness.
Or at least content.
If you ask me, she could do without all these luxuries. I learned in the shed.
She's already been through a lot. I would assume I've told Ingrid about how we found her.
Yeah, she was a noble in another town as well.
Yes, and that her family was murdered. And she was bequeathed with a fancy doll that aided her magical abilities.
Some kind of catalyst, I assume.
Or at least a focus, yes. Either way, it was strong enough to let her turn an entire town of people into dolls. That could walk, talk, breathe, or if they did breathe, and fight.
I will make some adjustments to my training methods. I make no promises.
I appreciate it. Just whatever the best you can do is the best you can do. And I greatly appreciate your assistance.
Indeed.
I went outside.
Okay. And at this point, Alexia strolls up to you as you're standing outside.
What? I'm in the market.
Yeah, you returned from your market trip.
No, I didn't sell them all my
You
shit.
told me you were getting food.
No.
And
No.
fruit.
We'll be
I
specific
wanted
next
to
time.
go to
then.
the market to sell my stuff.
Be more specific next time then.
I just always bought fruit.
Okay. So when you guys arrive at the inn that you guys stay at, Elena orders like 3 courses of breakfast. Devours all of it.
Not a cheap date.
I inspect her waist.
From what you can see in the armor, it seems normal.
Do you poke it at all?
Are her cheeks a little fuller?
No?
Troubling. Well, I guess it's normal. It's out on 3 days worth of food, gotta eat 3 times as much to catch up.
I don't know what it is, I'm just hungry all the time. I can't. Never let me sleep for 3 days again.
I did try to wake you many times. So that's on you.
Her face gets really red. She just like bites into a huge bit of like food.
Meanwhile, I'm nibbling on some toast, jam on it.
Because you can't afford more food.
No, because she took my food. Where do you think she got the 3rd plate to work?
Okay, what do you want to do in the market?
I have books that I want to sell and my old quiver.
Okay.
And that's it.
Your old quiver, like a copper piece.
It's not enough.
It's standard equipment. And it's used at this point.
It's literally one of those situations where my food was set down in front of me, and she went, "Are you gonna finish that?"
Immediately after it was set down.
After you grab the piece of toast, you're like, of course I...
She's like, it's like the whole like, "Oh, I'm not gonna have anything. Can I just have some of your fries?" It just takes the whole thing.
I don't know about the books you have.
The one on Elven Lineage, 2 ancient Elvish books, and then just some super ancient thing that we found in one of the rooms.
Okay.
It's just a really old book. Like everything else was disintegrating. It was the only thing that like survived in the room.
Okay.
So it's just 4 books.
Okay. You might get a couple gold pieces for all of it. No one here really... It's their books.
Also, since I went to a nicer inn, I'd like to start playing music and see if I can get some people to pay for my food.
Go ahead and make a performance
That's
check.
necessary at this point.
Hey man, no one ever stayed wealthy by just spending all their gold in one place.
The rich get richer.
Hopefully.
I have 4,640.
Damn it! That's like the 4th 2 I've rolled. 10.
10. It's on beat at least. No one seems unhappy with your playing,
Alright.
but no one's really giving it a second glance.
Maybe I need to make things a little more spicy. Let's get some dancing lights to go behind me.
Okay. You can roll the performance check.
Yes. 19.
19. As soon as the lights whoosh, appear behind you, people are like, "Whoa!" And then, invigorated by the fact people are surprised with that, you play even harder, and this time you get a really nice tune going. People are like, "Alright!"
Nice. Do I have that spell? Oh, I do not.
You don't have dancing lights?
No, I have dancing lights. I was gonna see if I had Mage Hand to have a little cup go around.
This is a pyrotechnic spell. That would have been interesting too. That would be fun though.
Someone tosses a silver piece into the cup and then it just stops and goes back. And
Alright, anything else anything else anyone wants to do?
Nope.
Okay, so at this point, this is where you come back to Sori's abode with Lawless sitting outside. Oh, that's good.
Okay.
It's a nice
I go
cottage,
in.
by the way.
Okay.
Something's got the old lady worked up. Careful in
Ingrid's
there.
always worked up. I just walk in and I see her, Ingrid, and I walk up to my room. Or the guest room.
No respect for that one. Do you hear her say loudly?
Gotta
I
give
walk
it to
in.
get it back!
Give a slight nod, madam.
Keep more friends like him.
Have you finished your spat?
Suck up!
It's unprofessional to argue in front of guests, madam.
I take it back.
It's okay, it was my fault. She was just doing her job.
And when you hear Maria come up behind you. Is this some kind of test? So she holds the sapphire in her hand.
Of course not. That's for you. It's a gift.
Oh, it's from you.
Yes, I came to see you this morning when I arrived, but you were so sound asleep I couldn't bear to wake you.
Oh. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure. How's your training going? I can definitely understand it can be frustrating. But I hear you're trying very hard.
Yes. Not hard enough, apparently.
I lean over to her. Ingrid may say that she's disappointed in you, but she's quite proud. I promise. I am. I look at Ingrid expectantly when I'm doing that.
Her lips just kind of purse and she begins going about her day.
What need has a child of training, Sawyer?
She has an innate magical ability, and I'm afraid that if she doesn't learn how to use it, she may end up hurting herself or someone else.
And by she, you mean as I kneel down and reach out my hand to...
This is Lawless. This is Maria.
Maria, nice to meet you.
She gives you like the tip of her hand and gives like a curtsy.
See, I told you she was special.
Yes,
Sitting
quite.
there all proud. I made breakfast if you're hungry.
I'm starving.
I go to grab the food that I had made.
Alright. So we're gonna take our first break after everyone gets all settled in. And yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. Hello, everybody. We are back. So after a nice, cheerful breakfast and reacquainting with Sawyer's daughter and teacher, performing at the tavern very, very well, basically giving up a Pink Floyd laser show. Elena's like passed out at the table, food still in her hand and in the corner of her mouth.
Disgusting.
She's definitely got a 20 charisma.
Yeah, she's still hot, even though like it's horrible to look at,
So
but
just
she's
like,
still
I
hot.
like a woman who knows how to eat.
Pretty much. And
I mean, a woman that's got to eat like that's got to cook something good.
so were you gonna try and sell any of your other magic items?
Yeah, I wanna check, like, do I go to, like, someone who knows magic or someone who knows weapons?
There is a magic district in Vanden, so
Okay.
you could go there.
So I'll head there to see if I can find a merchant who knows, like, anything about the Blackthorn bow and is willing to give me, like, a decent amount for it.
Okay.
Because they would know that it does stuff.
So you're allowed in without the pass because everyone knows who you are. You basically have the blessing of the king at this point to go wherever you want in Vanden. So you can bypass the whole need a pass thing.
Totally forgot about that. Just walk in.
So it's really it's kind of dark and damp in this part of the city. I mean, there's lots of people with these kind of like they're beakers and doing all kinds of experiments and all these kinds of weird glowing rocks about, and like they're all just kind of minding their own business. It kind of smells like, if you can imagine what arcane energy would smell like, it smells like that here.
Is there a merchant that like stands out to me that I'm just like drawn to? Just like you, sir.
I don't know.
Alright, I'll look for someone who specializes in magical weapons.
I mean, everyone here could do that.
Okay, then I just go to the first one that I
Okay.
picked.
You see this guy is just like currently about to drop like a very specific like bit of liquid into another liquid, and he's got a handful of dust in his hand. What?
Sorry to bother you in what seems to be delicate work, but I have a magical bow I'd like you to look at.
Oh,
I'm
so it's for
interested in
business.
selling. Yes.
Well, and he drops it in there and puts the dust in there and stirs it up and then he drinks it and he's like, all right then.
I take it off my shoulder and lay it on the table.
It's covered in blood.
I meant to clean that. If you have a rag, I'll happily clean it right now.
What is the properties of this item? Pointing.
Well, the user, so it's called Blackthorn. The user can invoke the Blackthorn abilities, which allows them to deal extra damage when they shoot an arrow from it. However, it feeds off the blood of the user. So that blood you see, that's mine.
Disgusting. He kind of like, his hands kind of flash and all the blood kind of cleans off of it. He's like, oh, much better.
Yes, it does look much better.
Sounds dangerous. Who on earth would use such an item?
Someone who's more concerned about killing their enemies than keeping themselves healthy and alive.
I don't imagine I could sell this. Maybe I'll use it for parts. I will give you 500 gold.
I'd rather it not be used for parts.
Well, good luck getting someone to buy it. Yeah, take this bow. It hurts you.
Very well. I'll take the 500.
Splendid. And he gives you a pouch of money. Can I have you? Anything else?
No, I think that's all.
Well, have a lovely day. If you'll excuse me, I have to go throw up.
If you didn't drink whatever you just drank, maybe you wouldn't.
You hear science.
Gross.
My nose just starts itching. I'm like, pretty sure it was really smart to just throw up somewhere.
That's your special power.
Yeah.
And then my strategy. I'm pretty sure his Varys' nose has started too.
Oh man.
I was only since when your nose started itching.
So you think anything anyone else would like to do?
I'm still trying to eat.
Well, that's assumed to have been done already.
Okay. Then, yes, I would like to go to the royal stables.
Royal stables.
Royal stables.
Yeah.
That's past the gate into the castle.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting it.
You're stopped immediately at the gate.
I show my insignia.
Oh, do you have the noble background?
Yeah.
So you need the, you have like the writ of whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I have my ring and a writ. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Of heritage.
Yep.
I'm afraid the king is very busy at this moment.
I have no use to the king, merely his horses.
Well, you need permission from him to use his horses.
Of course, I understand.
I could probably try and get you a meeting in the next couple of weeks.
I do not have weeks.
I'm afraid I cannot help you then.
Surely there must be a way to...
Oh.
Bribe a guard? Oh.
Surely there must be a way that I could get an audience or a horse sooner.
Well,
I merely wanted to look at them.
make a persuasion check.
That is 21.
21? Well, I mean, perhaps if you were to pay a handling fee.
Oh yes, and what's the going rate in these parts?
Well, the horse would be 50 gold, but another 50 to handle it, of course.
And I would be allowed to choose, or
Yeah, as long as no one comes.
I hand him 50 gold and follow him, or...
Okay. So he's like really nervous at this point as he lets you in, and he takes you guys walk for a couple of minutes, and all the like these very well groomed, very well taken care of horses, very very nice looking. And he's like, "Go on, hurry up, pick one before someone comes."
Is there like a really stout black one?
Sure.
Okay, that's the one I take.
Okay. And he goes, "All right, thank you, leave."
All right, pleasure doing business with you. I never saw you. Right off.
He stops. He's like, "The other 50 gold."
Oh yeah, I gave that to him.
Okay. All right.
I left the earlobe, just starts to like kind of... I feel like someone else has a purely black horse.
Is there anything special?
And they didn't name him Blackie or anything
He's
like
very
that.
well behaved, so basically if you ever have to make a handle animal check, you'll have advantage on it.
Does he have a name?
No?
Okay.
You guys can all name your horses.
I don't know if there was like a plaque or something there or anything.
No, this is just... They're bred for the army, they're bred for the king's personal use, they pull his carriage and stuff like that. Like, these are all bred for very good purposes. So he's extremely well behaved.
Okay.
So,
Shadowfax.
so like I said, anytime you have to make a handle animal check, you'll have advantage on it, because he listens very well.
Okay.
I would like to try and wake Elena out from her food coma.
So, huh? What? Hi.
I would like to go to the market. Are you fine here? Or did you want to go with me?
I'd love to go to the market.
For food?
Okay. At this point, I kind of want to do an insight on her because she seems like she's not herself.
Okay, go ahead and do an insight check.
20.
20. She does seem a little off. The only thing different you can tell so far is that she's just really hungry. She doesn't usually eat this much. She's not usually this excitable.
Interesting. Off we go then.
To you, it just kind of appeared like she's in a really good mood.
All right.
But it is definitely different than her usual demeanor.
I want to walk kind of a little bit behind her and observe the way she walks.
She walks normally.
No, like extra, like pep in her step.
I mean, she stops a lot. Like, she'll see something, she'll be like, "Oh, that looks awesome." And she'll like stop and kind of look at it.
has her rear look? I mean, I'm sure he's watching that as well.
It's a perfect 10.
A little fun.
I'm also going to take Moria to the market,
Okay.
specifically for looking for an arcane focus for her.
Okay.
And anything else you'd like. A lot of gold to spend.
Okay. That would be in the Arcane District as well.
So I'll head that direction.
So as you guys walk there, you arrive at the gate and he goes, hold on. Do you have a pass?
I believe you know my friend, Alexia, hero of,
Dropping my name.
hero of the kingdom.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of people who come in here daily saying they all know Alexia.
I pull out my writ of nobility.
Yeah, well then you can go meet with the king and get a permission slip.
How much will it cost to get through this gate? I asked plainly.
You can persuasion. And how much do you offer?
Well, no, I'm asking him the question. What is his
But
price?
what is your offer, first of all, with your persuasion check?
My persuasion check is, I am a very well-recognized and well-loved member of this community, and have every right to be here. So what will it cost you, my good man, to let me through this gate with my daughter, so I can get her a nice present?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
It's gonna be a 26.
26. Because look, tell you what, as long as you're not telling him that you're here, drop me 35 gold, we'll call it even.
I'm gonna give you 50 because you're so good at your job.
Alright. Take all the time you need, have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
My wife's
Come,
gonna be
Maria.
so proud of me.
So I take Maria's hand and lead her through the gate.
Okay. So same thing I described to Alexia. It smells like arcane energy in the air. There's lots of different weird smelling chemicals, all kinds of different like explosion like substances. Like it's a place of experimentation.
I have Vietnam flashbacks, thinking about my mother in her lab. So I say, so, what kind of focus would you like? Something to help you channel your abilities.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, what do you like to have with you? Do you like necklaces or rings? Do you like dolls?
I do not like dolls.
Did you want a wand? Like those extremely fancy and powerful wizards you see walking around town?
I've never seen them. Ingrid won't let me out of the house.
I'll have to have a talk with her.
Like you want to talk with that guard. It's very improper to bribe authority.
Well, sometimes authority is wrong. And sometimes an honest guard just needs to have a little bit of extra money to keep his family alive and healthy. And sometimes a father just wants to give his daughter a gift. Sometimes we just have to bypass authority at those points. Using whatever methods possible, except for murder. Bribery, extortion, that's the lesser of evil.
Well, I'm not really sure what kind of focus I would like.
Well, we can look around, and if you find anything, I'd be happy to get it for you. And also afterwards, we can buy a present that you'd like yourself. Anything you'd like.
You don't have to dote upon me.
I know, but I like to.
So as you guys are walking along, one of the merchants, probably one of the ones that looks like the more questionable, she suddenly stops in her tracks and looks at what he's selling, and there's this beautiful gold necklace, lots of rubies inside of it. And she sees that, and she's like, that's beautiful.
I'm going to detect magic.
Okay, that's not magical.
Okay? Is it something you want?
Yes.
I approach the merchant with her. So, how much for the necklace?
This comes all the way from Celios.
Oh, good old city.
Is it magic? I ask him knowing fully that it's not.
Of course it's not magical. You think I'm selling some kind of black hand magic stuff? I am insulted, sir.
Oh, I do not mean to insult you. I just wanted to know how honest you were.
I forgive you.
So, this does quite beautiful. My daughter does quite enjoy the look.
She has good taste.
That
And
she
you know what they
does.
say, children are the future. You wouldn't want to disappoint them.
Yes. How much for it?
This, since you got such a cute kid and everything, 1,000 gold.
Ooh. What exactly is this necklace made of?
Well, the finest gold mined from the finest mines. These rubies cut perfectly. Do you need an inside check?
Yeah, I'm doing inside. Oh, another 17. Sweet. Okay, 23.
He's so confident he has on the hook at this point that he's told the truth.
Oh, perfect. Is it worth 1,000?
You can't really, you have to appraise it to know that.
Well, does he believe it's worth 1,000?
He seems genuine. Like, he's so sure he's gonna sell it to you that he's not lying to you at all. He's not trying to talk it up. He's just like, yes, that's all the great qualities about it. Please buy it.
Okay, and what would I need to do to appraise? That is not a skill for that.
Yeah, there's not really a skill for that.
Would that be investigation?
You probably have to find somebody who's good at it.
Okay, and I don't really have anyone this time I trust to appraise an item like this. That was nice on a roll. Still a good one, though.
Actually, no, Arcane Focus is supposed to be magical, or?
No, they don't have to be magical at all.
Okay, alright.
An arcane focus just has to be something that they can channel their magic through.
Okay.
And this would work as an arcane focus? Okay. So.
Sold.
Sold. But, is there anything else in the stall I noticed that's, good looking but cheap?
Make a perception check.
I want to say, I'm buying it, but I want to get something else out of this.
Okay, what are you looking for in particular?
Does he have any sort of, robes or anything that would fit a child?
It's all desert wear.
Oh, desert wear?
Yeah.
Okay. Desert wear. I'd like to find a very, a fancier outfit to wear in the desert that would protect you from the sun.
Okay. It'd be kind of like a gypsy outfit kind of thing.
Yeah.
Basically.
For men.
For men. Okay. Yeah. He has this.
Okay. I'll buy it from you. But as long as you throw in one of those as well.
Oh, my man, you have good taste.
Is it a deal?
Yes, I tore them for free.
Okay, perfect. So?
You've made me very happy. Now I can go home without hanging my head in shame.
Whatever makes your family and you happy, I'm glad to help.
No, I don't have a family.
Oh, well then yourself. Please spend the gold on something to expand your business.
Maybe I'll go get a family of my own, huh?
Good use of the money. I'm glad to help. Okay, so I take the desert wear, put it in my pack, and I put the necklace on her neck.
That's not what I thought at all.
It's like a little big for her at this current
just gonna
age,
go to
but
the
she
brothel
looks at her eyes are
or
sparkling right now.
Okay.
Just buy the family.
I know it's a bit expensive, and typically I wouldn't believe in spoiling your child, but it just looks.
brothels.
You look so happy wearing
We
it.
buy our
I
families.
feel happy wearing it. I feel pretty.
You are pretty.
I don't know which is worse.
Like slave trade.
All the boys in town.
That's my wife.
Okay, let me take that out. Don't look at the boys in town. Don't even go around them.
Like what you've been telling her, she's not going to go around them, she's going to go through them.
So by this time, I'd like to be at the local bar, just drinking and eating.
Yeah.
Did he lead me back out of the gate or just out of the stables?
He led you out through the gate. Like no one's supposed to be in here ever.
Right.
So
I know. I was just wondering.
he was immediately just like, go, get out.
Yeah, okay.
Leave.
I'm also gonna buy her any clothing or anything else she needs while I'm here.
Yeah, she's pretty well stocked in all those things. I mean, due to your instructions already, she's very well taken care of in that regard. She doesn't want for anything. I mean,
besides a very, very expensive
yes,
necklace.
yeah, well.
It works. Okay, then I'll buy some dinner and with her and then take her home.
Okay.
I need to find either a makeup store or a costume shop.
Okay. You can find that easily enough.
He has a disguise kit.
Do you feel a bit
But
of
he needs more.
a tremor in the back of your neck as you're thinking about it?
Yeah, I need to restock my disguise kit.
You can do that easily.
Get a shiver.
Do you have blonde?
I think it's like it's a few silver or something like that to get like materials.
Gotta
You already
keep
have
on
a
number
disguise
2
kit, so just to refill it'd be a few silver.
Can I go somewhere to get the color stripped out of my hair? So
I mean,
it's
they didn't really
not
have a Yolden salon.
just
I
the
got you covered.
saloons.
Oh no.
It'll wear off eventually.
Also, I'd like to find a place that sells some good parchment and ink.
Yeah, it's another few silver. I mean, those are common shops around here.
Nice.
You throw us a rock and you see 4 of them. Like, there's lots of them.
Well, I know I'm getting some boring things, Lena, but is there anything you wanted to check out?
I kind of want some more food.
More food? You don't want anything else for the road? Anything nice?
No.
I mean, I do have about 1,000 gold. That's yours.
I don't need it.
Okay. Just let me get a few stacks of this paper and, well, what time of the day is it now?
At this point, after you guys, it's beginning to be evening at this point. You guys have done stuff all day. Slept most of the day away. You got there in the morning, slept most of the day away. Did stuff in the afternoon. It's beginning to be evening at this point.
I imagine we could find a buffet at somewhere.
Alright. So, it's safe to say you guys all meet up then?
Before that, how's my sheath looking? Did the sheath come with a sword, or did I use my previous?
You
sheath?
used the previous greatsword one.
Okay.
It didn't fit at first, but when it grew into a bigger sword, it fit.
Because I do care about my sword, I'm going to buy a fancy sheath for it.
Like something magical, or
Potentially.
okay. Yeah, looking for like a sheath like Alexia's sheath.
Yeah. Somewhat similar. Looking for anything that would be one that would make my sword feel special, and two would be
"Ooh."
much better quality and potentially magical.
So in the same magical place,
Yeah.
you can find a sheath of returning for about 600 gold.
Should get
I'm not
something
gonna
with,
throw
like,
my
fur
sword.
inlay.
I mean, you know, but
Yeah.
Say
Any other
it's knocked
magical
off the edge
sheaths?
of a cliff
for
would be
great
nice.
sword?
that's what we're looking for.
Like a sharpening sheath, or
Sharpening sheath will have an effect on a normal weapon.
yeah, not on
It's
this
already
one.
magical, so
I don't know. Kind of hard to think of spells to put on a sheath.
yeah.
You just get a fancy one.
Yeah, might as well just find something that looks really nice, and if it has magical ability, so much more the better.
Yeah, I mean, you can find a leather worker who would he'd make a really fancy sheath for your sword for 10 gold. And
Okay.
he'd put all kinds of designs on it, whatever you want it to look like. Use the finest leathers.
I want the designs to match what the designs that appear in my sword.
Okay, so demonic looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a
you
ring
said-
of 3 wishes.
No, you cannot buy a ring of 3 wishes. No one here has that kind of magic. Even if you did have the gold for it.
So after I get that shield purchased, the sheath purchased.
You can pick it up tomorrow morning. I'm going to work through the night on it for you.
Perfect. Thank you so much,
What if
good
I
sir.
promise to use one of my wishes to set the wizard free?
He's a genie.
No, he's a wizard, but he's obviously kept there by some higher power, even though he can grant wishes.
You have to use your last wish.
I'll
for
tell you what,
something
I'll give you a
to
deck of
pick
many
up.
things, and maybe you can pull the card of 3 wishes.
Or you'll be locked in eternal prison forever.
Don't take the
Take the deck.
Don't
Take the deck.
Don't take the deck.
The fastest way to derail any campaign.
There's a
effort.
card that also ends the world.
All,
Take the deck.
all 52 cards.
Alright,
Yeah.
so
Just dump them out on the
we
ground.
assume-
52 pickup.
Can we assume that we scheduled to meet this evening?
Yeah, and if you guys want to.
So we can
You guys
discuss
both kind
our
of doing your own thing today.
adventure
Is there something
plans.
you want to do in particular?
travel plans. He got a horse. He
Yeah.
stole a horse.
I did
He
steal.
purchased
From
the horse.
king.
I technically purchased it.
Illegally.
Illegally obtained.
You purchased a horse from somebody who the horse did not belong to.
Are there any magic shops not in the castle area?
So the magic shops are all in the arcane district, which you need a pass to get
Okay.
into, typically.
Or me.
Then I can wait, yeah.
Did you want to go to the magic shop at all?
Or bribes.
I'm not paying that dude again.
Well, it'd be a different
Curiosity,
guy.
Did I see him at all in the market?
Make a perception check. Did you go to the
Who?
arcane shop?
No, he wasn't. Oh, he was in the Arcane District, huh?
Well, I did go to the regular market to
Hey,
get that leather
how'd you
sheath.
get it?
Sheath.
I just went to the regular market. I'm
Oh.
a simple
Yeah, sure.
commoner.
I'm the only one who got into the arcane.
Natural
Oh!
20.
Nice. Oh no, I don't have a normal drink to drink.
But,
I'm
it's like a 26.
Well, pretty good. Yes, you probably saw him.
Is this before or after I got my paper?
Whenever.
I really want it to be when I got my paper.
Okay. So after you just got you handed a fresh stack of parchment, you look over and you see Sawyer just kind of picking through fruits and flowers, and his daughter kind of looking bored behind him.
Did I see them in the
I would
arcane
like
district?
to begin sketching him.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
I don't want to sketch his whole person, just his facial
Okay,
features.
yeah, make her a sleight of hand check. See if you get a rough draft before he leaves.
Damn it. 14.
14. You get a rough outline of his face. It's something you can work on in your personal time and make it better. But it's a really rough outline, but you got it.
I also like to make notes, just what kind of shade his eyebrows and his hair are.
Okay, go ahead.
His beard, if any.
There's starting to a little beard starting to grow. Curly black hair. It's fairly long, and eyebrow color is also black.
Okay, your
Okay.
notes.
Also, I need to find a wig shop.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
That would be in the costume shop where you got all your supplies.
Oh, good. Yes, I run back there and I have to have the piece of paper and not that one, not that. Perfect. Even though it's red, I will take it.
So,
You're a strange fellow, aren't you? The woman behind the counter says.
Theater and performing arts is nothing to be. Is not strange at all. It is quite a way to make a living.
I've just never seen a man get so excited for a wig before.
Well, it happens to be the correct shade for playing Rudolphus III in the play The King Who Was Felled by a Chicken.
Oh. I am not familiar with that play. Please go on.
Anyways.
Well, I'm sure you could probably find a book about it somewhere, or you could just come see the play.
What time's your play?
Well, I'd have to...
5:30 never.
It's very hush-hush. Hush-hush. It's actually kind of secret. You have 10 gold to figure out the location.
I'm good then.
Well, perhaps you could give me the wig in exchange for the knowledge of where to find this play.
I'm gonna say it's a fair deal.
I take one of my pieces of parchment and I begin to sketch my best interpretation of where I think his house is at. And draw where we're at, where I think we're at, and have little dotted and then an X.
Well, I'm looking forward to see your play tonight.
Looking forward to you being there.
She kind of gives you a wink and then goes back to her work.
ooh, she winked at you.
You got it.
Oh, I never introduced myself. Hello, I'm Sawyer Dupain.
Well, Jack.
Delilah, pleasure to meet you.
Don't trust your
Pleasure.
girlfriend, do I?
Has she heard of the great Sawyer Duane?
No.
Damn it. Speaking of the fruit, I'm going to buy a lot of it.
Okay, that's all a few silver. I mean, if you buy a ton of it, probably a gold piece.
Okay, I'm going to
It
buy.
depends how much you're talking, for a lot of
I'm
it.
going to buy at least 12 pounds of fruit.
12 pounds of fruit. Okay, that's gonna be a gold piece for sure.
How are you
Perfect.
gonna eat that?
Oh no, that's for me.
So we're all meeting at the end, right?
How are you
Also-
gonna eat that?
I don't know. Where are you guys all meeting at?
The tavern, like we
tavern.
always do.
Okay.
Also,
Sawyer has a house now. I don't know.
yeah, we can meet at the tavern.
Maria's sleeping. I'm not
Um,
going to the house.
because I do notice that
Unruly
she's
child
bored.
sleeps through the day.
After I purchased
Well,
the
this was
Ingrid's
before the
there.
arcane district
Oh.
and everything.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
did you?
before-
Where'd you go? Did you go?
I went there after the arcane district.
Okay, then
Yeah.
Well, in that case, she's not bored. Her eyes are sparkling.
Okay. And
She's super happy.
as a brief bit of fun, I asked her if she'd like to teleport.
Oh, teleports.
I know a handy little spell that'll put us about there, and I point about 30 feet out,
Okay.
and a blink of an eye.
Okay.
Does that sound fun?
Yes.
Okay, I pick her up on my shoulders and use a Misty Step.
I think that only takes you.
No, I can carry someone with me.
I don't know.
I teleport. Any goods on me would teleport. And she's tiny.
I think
Isn't
it's
she
only
like
like
12?
you though. Like you might teleport her. She'll
I
fall.
don't think so. Let me do that. Yeah, let's find that exact wording
I think it's
beforehand.
Dimension Door you're thinking of.
Yeah, me
Maybe, but I'm.
Dimension Door you can bring someone with.
Yeah, I don't know if Misty Step really tells you whether or not you can't because it's a very succinct spell. It literally has
It's
two
also a
sentences.
bonus action.
Yeah. Could I cast it twice, or could I?
It's a self spell.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, we're so close.
We have
Almost
a
there.
player's handbook.
Yeah, he's looking at one right now. I want to make
Well,
sure.
I suppose while they're doing this, I'm going to be getting into costume.
Okay. Make a disguise check. I don't think they have that. Is there a thing in this one?
It's pretty sure it's like deception.
Okay, make a deception check. Sure.
Either deception, performance, it can see.
Is it in?
Uh,
yeah, it should be.
I would also
Oh, they-
do deception since you're trying to like look like someone else.
If it's range of miss, you teleport
Damn it.
30 feet to a space you
I look exactly like him.
You
With
can't.
an,
It doesn't say you can't teleport
Nine?
someone with
With a
you.
9.
This is you teleport. See, when you look at what's
Do
it
you
called?
die though?
Yeah,
That way?
but it doesn't
Yeah,
say you
yeah,
can't teleport with
yeah.
anyone else.
Okay,
If
so
I'm
you put
holding
it on
something.
and you kind of
Look
paint
at
your
what
eyebrows
Dimension
and
Door
black and
says,
everything.
then make
Try and
that
give your
just-
best
But
sort of-
typically spells you
look
can't
in the mirror
teleport with
and-
someone.
You could be related to him,
That's what I'm
maybe.
saying. If it would allow you to, it would say
just like look
Well,
at
typically it
the
won't say.
drawing, and I look at the mirror, and I look at the drawing,
Typically,
I
it
look at
would say it.
I'm a master.
Where's Dimension Door? You
Wait,
teleport
he doesn't
yourself,
sound like-
blah, blah, blah. You can bring on
Hello, I'm
objects.
Sawyer Hey.
It says that.
You can bring one object.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Elena-
If you go
Elena's
further
just like,
down,
brilliance.
a creature of your size or smaller,
Thank you.
it would say it.
Yes. Maybe. D&D's very weird. Okay, fine. Instead of that, I asked her if she'd like to ride on a mystical elk.
That you can do, yes.
Okay. And I summon my faithful steed.
Okay, you guys ride back to your house.
He's a gigantic celestial elk.
Yeah,
That's still pretty
that'll,
cool.
that'll work, yeah. Misty Step you with the drop door when you turn in the mist.
Alright, so let's say we meet at the tavern at 9 o'clock. That was
Okay.
the plan.
Okay.
What time is it by the time I get home? I think.
Maybe like 7:30ish.
Okay. I spend the time carving some elven runes into fruit.
Okay.
Where can I put this horse?
There's
Stables.
stables that are for visitor uses.
Okay.
So, I mean, the place that they left their horses, you can leave it there as well.
Patches and Blackie.
Your horse is definitely classier than theirs. You can just tell.
Hey, mine's
even
pretty
it,
fucking
even
classy.
it knows. Like it kind of looks at them.
I kind of get it to stall like back out of the way where people normally wouldn't look.
Okay.
He like puts her in reverse instead
Give
of
the stable keep a nod and a gold coin to
so the
keep
horse
an eye
is
out on
looking
it.
at his ass.
You call it Seth.
5 gold coins.
Do the horses have any like extra like storage, like bags?
They have side
on,
saddles.
Like, the saddles.
They have
that I
yeah,
can-
they have like little side
Awesome.
bags.
Saddlebags.
It's like having another backpack basically. Unless you'd like to purchase like a larger saddlebag and then be like having 2 backpacks.
Nah, I wouldn't put that much on her.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to put too much weight on your horse. You want to get a pack meal for that.
You mean a Sawyer Duane?
A Sawyer Duhane? Yes. Hello, I'm Sawyer Duhane.
Alright. So I replenished on like supplies since we're traveling, so I'm good on that. And then I've been eating and drinking for like half the day. So how how much
No,
is that?
probably like 5 gold.
Okay.
Okay, so for the sake of brevity, we'll say you guys all meet up at the tavern now.
Cool.
Okay, I come there bearing my, I'm wearing my desert clothes. I took my armor off.
Okay. So
They're
you,
fancy enough.
yeah, so I mean, you're wearing kind of like a poncho kind of thing.
Mhm.
That it's breezy to allow like airflow, but it'll protect your arms so you don't get like sunburnt.
Okay.
You're also wearing like kind of a turban with like a kind of like an overshade over it. That way, like you don't get like the sun doesn't beat down on you way too much. And you're wearing these very loose pants.
I shortly realized that I'm not
You
as
can either like put it on over your face, like the neck part, or you can leave it down.
Is my midriff showing as well?
No.
Okay.
I'm not as strong or as filled out as Sawyer is, so I realized that I need to probably tear my bed apart and start stuffing stuff in there.
Make another deception check.
To make my arms and my chest look bigger, and I just kind of like walk around like this.
Make another deception check.
16.
Okay, yeah, you looks even better this time.
Maybe my
Hello,
cousin.
I'm Sawyer Duhane.
Huh?
Wait, you dyed the wig, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also carrying the big bag of fruit that I carved runes into.
Okay.
And like, I don't really have a beard or anything, so I just kind of like used like an ink pen and was just like
Yeah.
putting little whiskers.
Yeah. I mean, all in all, it's a pretty decent disguise at the end of the day. Shoddy, but it looks pretty. At first glance, people will probably believe it.
Is he in the tavern when I arrive?
Yeah, like is this how you look when he arrives?
Yeah, eventually when I come down. I also have like a mustache that's like, it goes out like this, but then it like curls.
So you guys are all hanging around there and making fun of, Sawyer's new outfit, and all of a sudden you see Varys walk down the steps.
Kind of looking like Sawyer did.
I immediately go to reach my sword. Did my mother make another?
I don't think I
Wait.
can hear him.
Perception. 16.
You can hear him.
No, do it. Does he look like close to me? For my
It's
perception?
right on what he got for deception, so you're confused by it.
Yeah, that's why I said. So, did my mother make another? And I reach for my sword.
I would also like to make a perception check.
People all believe it.
Okay, I beat it. What the hell? 21.
Okay, you definitely can tell it's not Sawyer.
I just put my arm on Sawyer's shoulder. Sawyer, it's nothing to do with it.
I like pass by
my God.
everybody. I just kind of like extend my hand and like to shake people's hands, and as soon as they grab it, I put my other hand on top of their hand and I go, "Hello, I'm Sawyer Duhane."
Hello, Varys. Nice to see you again. That's what I say when he gets to me.
I cast Zone of Truth.
Oh my god! Alright, so all of you have to make a save, because it's within all of you guys right now.
Oh shit, these are both mine.
Is this a charm effect at all?
No.
No.
What's the DC?
Oh, we got a natural
16.
20.
I see.
So
Did we
Elena's
add
fine.
anything
Natural
to it?
20.
Oh my god.
Natural 20! And a 19? What?
Okay, so 3 natural 20s. Holy shit, I need...
Holy shit! How is that even possible?
And, yeah, so you feel everybody resist your effects.
Maybe he is sword big.
I put the cap on you.
Crazy.
The dream. 3 different people with natural 20s.
What's your save?
My save? 16.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Elena, or Alexia also passes it.
But everyone else, all the NPCs, are they affected?
I'll say you have a table that's like enough that it's just the table pretty much.
Oh, it's like 60 feet, but yeah.
I think it's like 60 feet, but I mean, you guys could easily get...
Is it? I don't think
pretty-
It's pretty small, but I don't think it's
Yeah.
60 feet. But
It's big enough, but yeah, either way.
unless you want to ask random patrons questions.
I just need to make cards for these freaking.
Yeah. That's why I like my computer.
Yeah.
Wallace,
I don't have spells.
who is this man sitting next to you?
Varys, I saw through your disguise. I'm sorry.
Just a traveler, apparently.
So your name is Varys.
Yes! My name is Varys. And I turn to Elena. Hi.
I'm uncomfortable.
We've known each other forever, though.
She just like takes a really big bite of food. Uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's 15 feet.
Okay, perfect. Either way.
So-
Natural 20!
For what?
I'm doing a persuasion check on her. To make her act like Varys. To fuck with him.
You don't even look like Varys.
I don't care.
Yeah, you can't change the laws of reality.
Okay.
But I'm glad you got a natural 20.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
more
How
like
do you change the laws of reality? Like
I'm just trying to flirt with her.
Oh, you can flirt there. Yeah,
with
so
a
persuasion check. Yeah.
Persuasion with a natural 20. Totally, it'd be 28.
Total 18.
Well, no, you got a natural 20, didn't you?
Yeah, no, that's a joke. Like,
Oh.
natural 20, but it's an 8.
Oh, yeah. Well, so, I mean, she goes, well, I mean, I can't do this. And she starts eating
hello.
more food.
I'm sorry to hang.
You're not. Moving on. We have travel plans that we need to focus on.
Quite.
To be fair, the odds were against you, Varys. I've known Sora since we were children.
Well, it seems like I need to go in and introduce myself to other people.
Please don't.
I do have an event going on at my house later. Feel free to come, everyone.
Please tell me you don't remember where my house is.
What's that an event you say?
Ah, yes, and then I whip
Yeah.
out another piece of parchment with the crudely
Yes, he works at
drawn map.
whorehouse.
Ah, I'm there!
The whorehouse is just down the street and to the left.
Yes, but
all
if you
the whores
follow
are
this,
crippled.
Excuse me, I'm gonna talk to the man who owns the house, if you don't mind. Desert Blindy.
I know. Can you believe the man? He just
And them
comes
desert
to our
walkers.
country and wants to tell people where other people's houses are.
I look at myself.
But no, and I post it the map up on the wall, and I say, "If you follow this map, you will find the whorehouse."
How accurate is this map?
I don't know.
And the map he made is from that stall to my house. So it's even less accurate.
Oh, man.
We're never specified, so yes.
Alright, well. What a merry little prankster.
Anyway.
You hear that, James? We got a whole house to find! And a bunch of him and
I even
those
put,
other
like-
drinking mates get up and all go outside.
I even put like the map key and stuff, but it's like north is like on the bottom and like south is like on the left, and it's just like. But then like north is at the top of the page, so people are like,
North.
But they're drunk, so it makes perfect sense to them right now.
You mean West?
So, travel.
Travel plans. Is everyone stocked up on supplies and ready to go in the morning?
Yes, I picked up some supplies as well. Got a new sheath. Spent some time with family.
It's being made right now.
Yes, I do have to pick that up in the morning.
Wallace, Varys, are you ready to leave?
I see no
Bartender.
reason why we can't leave right now.
"I would like to open a tab in my name, Sawyer Duhay."
I look at the bartender and say, if any man uses my name to open a tab in the city, it will be me. Please open a tab in my name, Varys.
Both of you make deception checks.
Oh! Pretty damn good.
No, mine was shit.
24.
15.
Right, Varys, what will you be having?
A round of your best stuff for everyone.
Everyone. Oh. What are we celebrating tonight?
We're celebrating the fall of a friend.
Well, that's 50 gold right on your tab right now.
Okay.
And then he goes, "Alright, get these men a drink." And a bunch of women come out with like carts of food and alcohol, and they pour everyone a shot, and they give everyone there at the table like, "It's on Varys!"
Yes, Varys.
Give this man a round of applause, Varys.
Applause for me.
I wish we had fan art of this moment.
Well, on to more important things. Tomorrow, yes?
Yes.
We should be leaving.
Like the business-oriented people right here, the pranksters, and then Elena's just shoving food in their face.
I'm just gonna sip wine.
I'm glad I got this drink, however.
On Varys. What a nice guy.
Yes, on Varys. Wonderful.
Also, I have a pinky ring, and when I drink, I'm just.
I say anyone who has yet to gather supplies or Sawyer, as you need to pick up your sheath, do so in the morning. We'll meet at the stables at 6 a.m. shop and head out.
My sheath.
Varys, shut up.
I believe you're confused. Varys is over there.
Varys, shut it. Take Elena, go to your room.
Hey, I'm responsible for myself.
You can shut it too.
You have a little bit of food there. I don't know. Get that.
I give her like a handkerchief.
It's
She
because
blows her nose in that and then gives it back to you.
Yeah.
This belongs to Sawyer.
It's because of you that we're in the middle of this quest. So either you take your job seriously or we don't do it.
Ooh.
Do you have a problem with me, Alexia?
I have a problem with this entire situation. We've been called to assist you, and yet half of the group is not even taking the job seriously at the moment. I'd rather get this completed sooner than later. And if you guys can't focus, then feel free to leave. We have serious business to take care of.
I apologize. I'll focus from now on. I've been distracted as of late.
I always find you quite distracted, Sawyer.
I have tangents.
You know, there's nothing wrong with enjoying the good times
It's
while you're
true.
there.
Being Sawyer Duhane is very distracting. So many things to keep track of.
Yes. Muscles, magic, family, finances.
As you say muscles, I...
One of the pillows like slouches down.
Yes, I can flex that.
Perhaps 6 a.m. is too early for the merchants. Say 10 at the latest, but we all meet at the stables with our horse ready to go.
Sounds good to me. I'll be up much earlier. Need to prepare.
Very well. I close my tab and leave.
Okay.
Keep that tab for Varys open. I'm assuming he'll need more drink. And some food brought up to his room later. If you have any chocolates or fancy desserts.
I don't have a tab,
Save-
and I leave right behind it.
Please bring one with this love letter. Okay. Now please bring one up to his room later. Sawyer will need it.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna say anything else before you guys leave?
No?
Done with the festivities and everything?
I mean, he left.
Yeah, you guys left. What about you guys?
I'm leaving as well. I'm gonna follow her.
Okay. What do you do after everyone leaves?
Like, just all of them leave?
Yeah, they all walk out and Elena's just like, well, I was having fun. I'm sorry.
Stuff in your
Oh, it's alright. I think I'll show everyone how strong Sawyer Duhane really is. And then I, like, kind of roll up my sleeves a little bit, but not enough to show the
pillows.
the fake pillows.
Yeah.
Anyone that wants to partake in an arm wrestling contest with me, I doubt that you'll win, but I'll happily give you a drink on my tab.
On the tab of Varys.
At this point, it's pretty empty. When you made the announcement about the whorehouse play or whatever it was, everyone was like, yeah! They all, like, they took the piece of paper off the wall and they're like, let's go find it. And when you guys walk outside, there's lots of people stumbling around looking like, I think we go this way.
I direct, oh no, the whorehouse, it must be this way, and I point the opposite way of Sawyer's.
Okay. You're a good man. Lads, this way!
No problem. Have yourself a good night.
morons. Just continue.
So, it's pretty empty. Elena's like, do you want me to arm wrestle you?
Very well, little lady, if you think you can handle it.
I hope she wins.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
But it's my reputation on the line.
No one's there.
Yeah, we're gonna see how strong Sawyer Duhane is. 6.
Okay, so you guys get in the arm wrestling position, she immediately, like, your arm starts to slouch a little bit immediately.
Oh. You're a bit stronger than I thought, little lady. I'm gonna have to go a little harder on you.
Make another strength
Her
check.
hand soft.
Probably.
She is distracted.
14.
She beats you again,
Probably,
so
like,
your arm
super crazy
slouches down
like
more. You're inches away from the table at this point. Make another strength check.
15.
15. So slams your hand to the table.
Oh, yes! You have bested Sawyer Duhane. Let it be known that Sawyer Duhane was bested by a woman.
Here, here.
Who's saying that?
The bartender.
Okay. The only person left in the bar. Good job.
And his best friend Varys left.
Well, I'm a man of my word. You may have a drink or all the food you want.
I think I'm actually gonna go to bed. I think I'm really full now.
Alright. Well, hopefully that Varus fellow comes back.
Alright, so 10 a.m. rolls around. You make your way to the leatherworker.
Oh, I did put the fruit in a bowl on the table.
Okay.
Where I left.
Also, I put
some
up
of it.
on the like billboard or whatever that's in the bar, I assume, for like jobs and stuff, the picture that I drew of Sawyer Duhane, and underneath it says, "Lost to a woman in an arm wrestling contest."
Nice.
It's not very accurate, right?
It's crude, but yeah,
It's like
it kind
a
of looks
rough
like it.
outline of your face
Yeah.
with notes
But you pick
about
up
what you
the
look like.
sheath from the leatherworker, and it's really well made. I mean, you got your money's worth. It's black with a gold trim along where the blade edge would be, and then he wrote several symbols. Do you speak Infernal at all?
Yes.
Okay, so they actually they don't mean anything in particular. It just means things like war and honor and stuff like that.
Okay, and I take my old sheath. I tell him, perhaps you can use this for scrap. And then I slide the sword into its new sheath.
It fits perfectly.
Perfect.
He took measurements before, so.
The sword didn't kill him?
I mean, I assume Sawyer held it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I held it out so he could see the image.
Do you hear the voice in your head? Enough of these distractions. I'm without blood. I'm without food.
You'll get what you need, but I just thought I'd give you a nice home to stay in. Something better than my ratty old sheath.
I prefer the blood of man to be my sheath.
Well, we may be able to find that for you yet. And I'm going to head to the rendezvous spot.
Oh, we're there.
Yeah.
We're there.
So 10 a.m. rolls around. You guys get your horses and make your way north.
Is my bowl of fruit eaten?
I don't know. Did you see the bowl of fruit and just eat it?
No.
Okay.
I was not in the mood for a bowl of fruit.
It is
this morning.
untouched.
I have 10
I ate
pounds
an
left
apple.
easy.
I slapped it onto the ground.
She threw it on the ground.
I took 2 apples.
Okay, so you notice 2 apples are missing.
Alright.
The rest is on the floor.
You ate apples with strange elven symbols on them.
It's fine.
Do you speak
Do you
Elvish?
feel any different?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I speak Elvish. I know what they said.
What did they say?
It depends on which ones he ate.
I took 1 green and 1 red.
I like to think that they have like an elven, you know those little hearts, the candy hearts.
Nice.
They have
Oh my god.
Like, trust me. I heart you.
Oh gosh.
Nasty Valentine.
Sawyer's a virgin. He doesn't know how to do anything.
Alright, well,
I
I just automatically assume they're harmless because I know exactly who put those runes on there.
okay. So, you guys meet at the gate at 10 a.m. and you guys make your way north. So, north, you guys know, is when you went to the Karn Mountains, after going like east and heading north, the Karn Mountains were in the north, so you know you're heading toward a colder climate.
Was that the dwarf area?
No, that's not where you're going, but north is still a colder climate.
Okay.
So you know that heading further up, like, it's gonna get colder.
Okay. So I still have my winter gear.
Yeah, I've seen you guys all have
And
your winter gear.
spiky shoes.
Oh, I guess you don't have winter gear.
Oh, suck it, baby.
I'm gonna say you do have winter gear because you came from the north, so...
I'm gonna say I don't have winter gear.
Yeah, you probably don't. You're probably the one who's cold.
So how was everyone's...
Thanks for mentioning that it was
How
cold
was
up
everyone's
here.
night last night? I'm sorry I
Didn't
wasn't
even
there
cross
to
that mind.
meet with you guys. I just
There
had
is
something
step
come up.
assurance. None of us believe you. We know it was you.
No, it was me. What?
Stay focused. We're
I-
heading north.
I am focused. I'm
To
focused on
continue
learning
this
about what
quest.
happened last night.
No,
Like,
shush.
did you guys do
Shush.
anything fun?
Shush.
So this is what you guys talk about for the few days of you guys walking north. There aren't a lot of settlements up north. This is where there's things like ice fishing that go on up there.
Did that
And
even exist?
You do, yeah. You guys do pass through this.
In what
definitely like
time
a-
are we?
Like
You
a
cut
small
a hole in the ice
I
and
know,
put a
but-
fishing
Can we stop
rod in
here
there.
so that I can spend a level learning their monkish ways of ice fishing?
I mean, if you'd like to. I mean, so after a couple days of walking, it immediately starts getting colder, and so this is the point where you probably change into your winter clothes.
Now, is this like stuff that goes under our armor?
No, so it goes over. You're basically putting on like a fur coat.
Oh, okay. Dope.
Cool.
Yeah, I put on my winter clothes. I had removed, of course, my desert gear when we started traveling. Put my armor back on.
So I mean, you can wear armor underneath of it, because yours was made for you.
Yeah.
So, like, they're all made to have it over your armor. So.
And just for the record, I'm like riding ahead of the group, so I'm not listening to the conversation about what happened.
Okay, well at this point, like I said, it's been a couple days, so
They
You
scream.
said
Were
we
you
were
the
talking
one
about,
arguing
the whole
with them?
time. No.
you guys stopped in this town. It's a little.
After that,
It's a little fish town. People are just fishing here. I mean, there's not even a tavern. There's a couple of houses. Most of the day that you're here, you know that people leave in the morning to go fishing and they come back at night. That's custom. There's not much here. They allow you to stay here for the night if you want.
Do
But
they actually come
Is there
back
snow
with
on the
fish?
ground?
yeah, it's starting to get snowy here. I mean, the lake's frozen over. I mean, it's cold.
It's ice
I
fish.
want to hide.
Clyde, what do you mean?
I want to build a snowman and hide inside of it.
There's not enough snow for that. Like, it's kind of like a light snow. It's like dusting the ground.
Where does Sawyer do hang?
I don't know where it's sort of doing.
I asked for a room for the night and go to my room.
So the inn that you guys are allowed to stay at is a shack with cots on the ground.
Fine, I go to
Is there anyone interesting to part with a set of winter gear in this town?
Lena actually offers you hers.
What is she gonna wear?
Instead of herself?
I don't think this weather disagrees with me. I don't know. I don't really feel it.
Insight check.
Blooded, apparently.
I also insight with an eyebrow raised.
Gotta make insight checks.
Apparently my dice work better with you.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Oh, 20. Not natural.
27.
She's telling the complete truth. She's like, look, and she even holds out her hand.
Wait, don't you guys come from the north?
He does.
Simply mention it and you can have this back.
Do you touch your hand at all? I mean,
Yes.
yeah, it's completely warm.
Is my hand cold?
Yes.
Oh.
I just kind of do this.
You're completely
And
cool.
get close to her, and like, as I get closer, does it get warmer?
She feels warm. Like, she's like, I said, I think this weather disagrees with me. I don't know. Maybe it's all that food I ate. Maybe I put on a layer or two.
Do you inspect your waist again?
Yes.
It looks normal.
Like normal for like charisma 10 girls?
No,
or...
like 20 still. Like, she's still hot.
Oh.
She's still shapely.
Well, obviously she's hot. Like she's radiating warmth.
Yeah.
Alright, so I call dibs on my cot and then go out to find
It's an
food.
uncomfortable evening as all of you are shoved into this small shack, each
Yours
laying
is
on the
darker.
cots. You guys are basically right next to each other because
So-
the cots are stacked
Well, the
like next
colors
to
are
each
a bit
other.
different.
It's
Little bit.
really uncomfortable, but it's the
No,
only
no,
place you can
work.
find for the night.
Is there a place to go get some roasted fish?
That's
No,
why I rolled
there's no
it, 'cause
tavern
I
here
thought
at
it
all.
was mine.
I like
it's just
curl up
eating our
into myself
supplies?
like a cat.
I pulled out a massive bag of fruit. I bought 14 pounds.
So it's been a few days, so it's starting to get a little more ripe.
Yeah, but good enough to eat
Super.
still.
You can still eat them, yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, it's been a few days, so they're starting to get ripe.
I gave those apples to the horse, by the way.
Oh, you have quite a bit of fruit there. Do you have any bananas?
I do. I have a banana. I pull it out and give it to you.
Thank you.
Your banana says "Kiss me" in Elven. If you can read that, you can. You're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure about that?
Ooh.
Maybe I have a condition. Maybe I know how to speak it, I just can't read it. Because I'm not the smartest.
Anyway, so morning comes.
We head out.
You guys need to mark a day of rations off though, unless you guys all ate Sawyer's fruit. If that's all you guys ate, then you're fine.
Potassium check.
Some
I
said.
asked for a couple apples to feed my horse.
Yeah, you guys also gotta feed your horses, so do any of you have horse feed?
I don't have anything.
No.
That's Sawyer's
Okay.
fruit.
So you guys have to feed the horses fruit.
Yeah. So some of the fruit says more than slight cuddles. Some of the fruit says stuff like affection is key.
I give Patches the affectionate.
Communication solves problems.
These are some really nice messages that are on here. I feel like they could apply to just anybody. I should make some like very delicious like crispy cookies with these.
It's quite a good idea.
Little papers inside of them.
Alright, so as you guys start making your trek up the mountain pass, you guys walk for a couple hours and then that's tons of snow. I mean, that's driving down on top of you guys. And you guys Even through your guys' winter gear, it is freezing. But it's enough to protect you from the elements.
I'm questioning whether I should have brought patches. I want my
I mean,
horse
do you guys still
freezing to
have
death.
them, or? With your horses walking up this path, it's been very hard. They've been kind of stumbling, and it's deep driving snow.
What about my elk?
Yeah, no.
Your elk is celestial by nature, so it's fine.
I pay someone to watch patches until we come back.
Okay.
Because I don't want her trekking through.
Okay. So it'll be 5 gold to watch them. How long are you going to be gone? You have to give an estimate.
Like up there and back, probably like a week at most.
Well, you know you're going over the mountain,
We're
but
going over the mountain.
yes.
2 weeks.
I know Blackie can make it.
Okay, that's going to be 15 gold for 2 weeks.
And you're free to ride on Moonstrider.
Do you leave your horse behind?
I don't.
Okay. Do you leave your horse behind?
No, Blackie can make it.
Okay. Well, with that, we're going to take our last break. We'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes or so. And to a whole new area we await.
You're my friend.
Alright, so welcome back. Took a little bit of a break there. Got some food, got some drink, everything's good. So, as you guys make your way up this pass, everyone who kept their horses, they're going to have to make some checks.
Blackie will survive.
Okay, we'll go ahead and
Jeez,
roll a
alright.
constitution check for
You
Blackie.
just don't know.
And it's just whatever you roll on the dice.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Do I get advantage on this?
14.
Is it sturdy war or king's horse?
Huh?
14.
14?
No, I think it's just animal
Alright,
handling.
for the first hour you guys
I
walk,
think
you're
it's
fine.
It's a
Good.
con check.
Uh,
Yeah, oh yeah,
yeah.
for animal handling. you're
He's well bred, but he's not like a war horse or anything like that. He's a normal horse.
Okay.
It's just his behavior that you get a bit. So,
Okay.
see how good his constitution is.
4.
4. Okay. So your horse makes it up there with a little bit of trouble. It was definitely hard keeping it. As soon as the snow starts getting up to like past its kneecaps, basically, like it's struggling to try and get up there. But you lead him through. You're fine. It kind of takes your path as you walk through. Your horse immediately slips as it kind of starts getting into the deeper part of the snow, and it kind of like collapses, and like it stands back up. It's fine, but can't really tell if you can go any further.
We're going.
Okay.
I am definitely encouraging Blackie. You can do it, Blackie. I believe in you.
Okay. Oh shit. I don't know why there's ads going on right now.
And
Awkward. Okay. So go ahead and make another one. You succeeded, so yours is fine. You'll have one disadvantage at this point.
Okay.
11.
15.
15? Okay, so it was rough going, but you get him through it the second time around. And what'd you get, 11?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's having even harder of a time now, and he just barely made it up the second pump.
It's fine. Blackie's stronger than all of us. He'll make it.
Okay, so third one. So you have disadvantage this time, and yours is normal.
11.
13.
13? Okay, so both of your guys' horses refuse to go any further.
Okay.
You pull them up this way, and you guys are it's about 3 hours now. You guys have been walking up this mountain. It's cold. They've been slipping along the entire way. The snow's up to your guys' waist at this point,
Mhm.
and it's up to their area, their chest area or whatever. So I mean, it's a pretty hard walk for them. It's a hard walk for you. So
Do we know that they're having trouble?
yeah, it's obvious.
Okay.
It's real obvious.
Is there anywhere off to the side that we could rest the horses for a while, or?
You guys do come up into this clearing up above. And it's still deep snow, but it is a little bit more space, so it's less of a trail.
Damn it, I don't think I have a shovel.
Can use your hands.
Fuck that shit.
I made a point to buy a shovel.
Not saying you made a shovel, so.
No, we spoke about that. I was going to make a point to buy a shovel since I didn't have one last time.
Oh, because
I
were
don't
you like
remember
digging
that.
with an axe or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
with an
I
axe.
don't remember that.
That's fine. I'll pick one in the next city, but I was pretty sure I wrote it down.
Did you write down you have a shovel already?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wrote it down, but let me take a look.
If it's not written down, you don't have it.
No.
I watched it, but I can't remember when it happened.
Okay. I mean, you were there, so. I think.
I'm gonna do the thing where you like drag your legs through the snow
Mm.
to make like a little path for the horse. Come on, Blackie, you can do it. Just follow me.
Elena steps forward and goes, "Everyone stand back." And she casts this huge fire spell with her hands, and the whole area clears of snow. It's kind of slushy now.
Oh. Never mind then. Good job, Elena.
That's useful.
Definitely helpful. Either way, we're still going to catch hypothermia sleeping out here.
I mean, it's not even cold though. I don't.
You have a remarkably strong constitution.
Stop it.
So we get to the clearing, right?
Yeah, you guys are in that clearing now.
Well, I suppose nothing to wait till the horses are better.
Yep. I agree.
Are there any other paths? Or is it just one path?
Well, there's a path
all the
continuing
way-
forward.
Okay.
And you guys are pretty high up at this point. After walking for 3 hours, you got a pretty good distance up the mountain.
I'd like to play some soothing music for the horsies.
Make a performance check.
Oh yeah. There we go. 17.
Okay, they relax, and they kind of less panicky now. Kind of trot in place a little bit, calm down.
Is there any tinder or anything around we can use for fire?
No, it's all snow. It's all snow and rocks.
I guess all we can do is pitch a camp while we wait.
Pitch a tent and huddle together.
Yep. For warmth.
Oh, I'm on fire right now. I'm beginning to play faster and faster.
Your guitar bursts into flame. But you keep playing through the fire and flames.
It's a good song. A really long song, but good.
So you guys want to do?
Pitch a tent and huddle for warmth.
No.
Okay, so the ground is slush at this point, so it's going to be wet.
So I'm gonna do
It'll be
my.
wet either way, but
We
it's very wet.
continue on, because I'm not sleeping in slush.
Yeah, I was just gonna plan to use something to scoop the slush out of the area, or move it at least so I can get something somewhat dry.
I mean, the whole area is like kind of that. You kind of push it through, and it's still slush. Like it's snow you guys are in, regardless. So.
Yeah. It honestly would be better to sleep on snow than slush.
Well, Elena just melted all the snow in the near area.
Well, she was being helpful.
I thought the horses were having trouble.
They were.
I didn't know you were gonna want to give up so easily. Just get camp already.
No, of course not. We're just resting the horses for a good hour or two.
Then why don't we rest them?
That's what I'm doing, is I'm just picking away.
Is there any wind or anything?
Yeah, that's real gusty.
So setting up a tent would probably at least give us some shelter from the wind. We don't need to have it up. We don't need to have a long rest. We can just.
Yeah, but
Take
then
a
we
short
have
one.
to pitch it and immediately take it down. Because then Elena's ready to go.
We'll leave when we're all ready, and when the horses are ready. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak with animals.
Okay.
Because I want to know exactly how long it's going to take these horses to feel better again.
Okay, which one do you talk to?
I'm going to talk to Blackie.
It's cold. I don't want to go any further.
I understand it's cold. Did you feel like this area is any warmer to you or helping you out any?
No, it's all cold and windy.
Would a cloak help?
I don't know. What's a cloak?
Give him a poncho.
Yeah, you put a cloak over him. Does that help? Does that help at all?
It's still cold.
I don't know how to deal with horses or animals in general.
Well, I didn't know you were so good with animals, Sawyer.
I'm not. I'm
But
adequate
you
with
seem,
animals.
you seem to know exactly what you wanted.
Do I make neighing sounds when I'm speaking with the horse?
No, its noises come to you in common, but you're just talking to it.
Will you be able to continue? If you wait maybe an hour, if you wait a while?
I just want to go back. It's cold.
Well, the sooner we get over the mountain, the sooner it'll be warmer again.
Then why are we just standing here?
Because you need rest.
I need some nice hay and apples.
Are the apples still good enough for horses to eat?
Huh?
Okay. I pull out another apple. This one says, I-L-U-V, you, in oven. And I hand to the horse. I just wrote random gibberish in oven.
Okay.
And I feed the other horse too.
Okay.
That's nice of you to feed them. They're gonna need it during their rest.
They need warmth. Calories will, the food will help.
Yes. So while resting.
Did they manage to pick up any hay while we were in the village?
There was no way.
No.
Like this is ill-equipped for horses.
Okay. Okay. The horses are cold. They don't want to continue any further, but they will, and they don't need to rest.
Oh. Oh, okay. So let me finish up here. I'm about halfway done.
With Fire in the Flames, it's like a 14-minute song.
Yeah, he's at the 7-minute mark.
So a big solo.
Yeah.
Okay, finished.
That was quick.
Right, everyone make perception checks.
20.
20.
19.
Off a 3?
13.
Oh.
19 total.
17.
16.
16? Okay, so you guys just barely make it, all of you. Older than you. You guys all just barely make it. You hear the shifting sound of crunching of snow, like footprints on it, and you can hear lots of movement around you guys.
I slowly, carefully pull out my sword.
Okay?
I do the same.
You pull out his sword.
Yes.
Sorry,
give me that.
around so much.
I do believe you would, you'd be better at best to remove the hand from the sword.
You
Things
won't
end
know
bad.
until I try it.
Things end badly when people try to wield my sword.
Why are we pulling our weapons out?
You heard it too.
I heard them moving around.
I hear someone approaching.
Someone? Like a singular person?
Multiple someone's
So,
footsteps all around us. Ready my bow.
you better stick close to me, Elena, and I pull out my swords.
Okay.
You too, Blackie. And I get closer to Blackie.
Alright. So, away from you guys, all of a sudden, these tall, greenish creatures wearing animal furs and bones and things of that nature. They're green, but they're also like kind of a dark kind of green. They burst out from the snow, and they all roar at everybody, and they want initiative.
I'll give them initiative.
And now you're surprised.
Mine.
So.
No, it's mine.
That's mine.
Ooh.
Where did mine go?
Also,
In the middle of everything.
I would.
check out my proficiencies.
And what?
I have my languages listed.
Oh, nice. So 2025?
Just in case.
21.
24.
Damn.
Okay. 15, 20? 10, 15.
12.
13.
I should probably roll for Elena too. Oh, she's last. Okay, so Lexi, start us off.
Okay, each of these are 10, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 21.
21 hits. Which one are you aiming at?
That one.
Okay.
Mm. 11. No, 12, sorry.
12?
12.
Alright. Do you have other attacks? And which one were you aiming at?
That one.
Okay.
Okay. Mm. Go. 15.
15 just barely misses. Do anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Wallace, you're up.
Okay, what do I see? All of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys were not. You heard them coming before they came, and you just see them pop out of the.
I don't know if it was like snow blind or anything.
Oh no! They were using the snow for cover, and then that would have kept you from seeing them, but you guys heard them.
Okay. Well,
You
this
basically
is me,
weren't
right?
surprised at all when you were attacked.
I'm blue or purple?
You're blue.
That's what I thought. Okay.
You're the purple one.
Yeah.
Wait, I am purple?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. Nice. Yeah, so I go within 10 feet of those two, and I will use my bonus action of Fighting Spirit and make 2 attacks with advantage against this guy.
Okay.
So for the first one, oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Oh.
Really? 12.
Okay, so you miss entirely as you kind of do a flurry with your weapon, and it, between the snow and like the wind, it kind of like stings your eyes a little bit, and you miss that attack.
Okay. Well, I didn't roll it.
You rolled a natural one technically, but I'm just giving you a shot.
I'll take the shot.
It's always up to you.
For the second attack, oh my gosh. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, nice. So that one definitely is.
Okay, and then that was on the green dice. So I have Great Weapon Master. That's 19 damage.
Okay, to the second one?
Yep.
19. Okay, so the first attack completely misses, but you kind of adjust with your eyes, and this time your spear goes very deep inside of him as you take your second one. You don't have to take a shot.
I'm taking this shot.
Oh, okay, alright. Next up is me. So you being the closest target, they're going to come on to you.
As I intended.
1, 2, just barely enough to get the Sawyer.
Yeah.
That was caught. So missed. Okay. So all 4 of them, in like a flurry, some with 2 axes, some with 1 huge axe, one with a hammer, they all swing at you, and both of you definitely just dodge out the side of each one. Their attacks are wild, but they're not accurate.
I thought this was supposed to be an ambush.
Varys, you're up.
Maybe they need some schooling in the arts.
Perhaps, mayhaps.
Let's see if I can kill them all.
All of them?
Well, not me per se, but I know I can cast a spell at a higher level. Let's do.
So the 2 arrows you shot, they also return to your quiver.
Oh, wait. Well, actually. Okay, I'm gonna cast a 3rd level hold person on these 2.
Okay. What's the DC?
16. Wisdom save.
One of them makes it.
Okay. So that was a 3rd level slot. And the one that didn't make it is paralyzed, I believe. Oh my god, get wrecked.
I don't know if he's paralyzed. He might be stunned.
I'm pretty sure he's paralyzed.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's paralyzed.
Okay.
At the end of each of its turns, it can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, you do so. So one of them, you kind of see it close its eyes and shake off the effect and snarl at you. The other one, though, still snarling, just hold in place, trying to move its muscles, and it can't.
Yeah. Any attack within 5 feet of it
It's
has advantage
and
and
it crits, yeah.
auto crit.
Nice, nice.
So that was my action.
And which one did you cast that against?
I casted it against these 2. So one of them is paralyzed. I don't know which one.
Yeah. Is the one... That one, yeah.
Sweet.
Urgh. Paralyzed.
You can make a circle around him or
And
something.
then
I just can't. I don't have pens.
I don't know if there's a range on this. I haven't had to do this in forever, so.
Okay.
Oh, this back further. I am going to. Spark inspiration. 60 feet. Okay. And then I will. Lawless, show these lawless heathens that there is, in fact, a law, and grant you a bardic inspiration.
Just look at him. I'm not sure if you have the right man.
It was
Well, thank you.
confusing, but it was like off the, like he said it with such confidence, like you can't help but feel inspired, but it was deeply confusing.
Yeah, so you get a D8.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I definitely need you to say that again. Thank you.
So you can use that for attacks and saves.
Anything else?
And skill checks. No, that is my turn.
Alright, sir, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to attack the paralyzed one.
Feed me.
At your behest.
You have advantage on that one.
Okay. And auto crit, right?
Yes.
If you hit, yeah.
With that, it's a 15 or crit. Can I double crit?
No.
Damn it. Okay, either way I would have crit. So let's do some damage.
And with inspiration, do you have to call it before you roll?
No, you can
Okay.
use it.
It's after.
Okay.
But before the DM tells you whether or not you missed or failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you roll it and you go,
So ones and twos. They re-roll. There we go. 32 damage.
Okay.
They still kicking?
Yeah.
Okay.
You cut deep inside of him, and he kind of grimaces, and kind of like, as blood comes out of the corner of his mouth, he still can't move.
Okay. I'm gonna attack him again. Advantage. So 22.
So I'll hit, yeah.
And auto crit. So beautiful.
yeah, you're welcome.
You get like another attack swing anyway, don't you? Because of the great weapon master.
Yeah.
or whatever.
You have to use your
Oh my
bonus
god,
action.
that's right. I forgot about that.
It does cost a bonus action, but
I
yes.
haven't used it yet, though.
Yeah, right.
It's also one of those things that can grant bonus actions, so it's weird.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some things can trigger bonus actions. It's really fucking weird.
Yeah, it
Theoretically, if you crit every time, you just keep going.
Well, it
23 for that one.
just
Twenty
gives him
damage?
the opportunity to use his bonus action for the
Yeah, it doesn't give you an
Yeah.
extra.
What if you crit on the bonus action, though?
Then you
Then
don't
it's-
get another one.
You just don't get another one. It's just a really good bonus action.
Yeah.
The only thing is if he was a fighter and action surged, because that gives you another bonus action.
Yep.
Or I think
So
haste
you don't
final-
even retract your
Yep.
sword from it. You stop and you just kind of go deeper with your second attack. 'Cause you keep going, and then you kind of see the life kind of fade from his eyes, and then he collapses.
Okay. And so as he collapses, I pull the sword, I yank the sword out, and attack the other one using my my great weapon master.
Okay. This one's just normal.
Okay. 17.
That'll hit.
Perfect. And pitiful normal damage. Okay. That's a lot better. Okay. 23.
23
Yep.
damage. Okay. Okay. This one you managed to get a really deep side cut. He's still kicking, but as he grabs it, his mouth kind of foams a little bit. Anything else?
No, I'm good. Bonus action done. Action's done.
It's gonna be Elena's turn. She's gonna hold her action. Let's see. You're up. Natural 20. Nice.
So what's the crit? It's just damage.
It's whatever dice you use for it.
So
Roll
like
your
double
dice
damage
twice.
or what?
Yeah, and if you decide to use one of your arcane shot things, it will double all those dice as well.
And also, if you explode one of the arrows, it'll double that as well.
Giving Sawyer double damage.
Yeah, you're welcome. Advantage and auto crits.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
If I use a 4th level spell slot, I can
Big
paralyze
old
4
2
people.
damage for a crit. No, wait.
Yeah,
7.
7 damage? Okay.
Super dope crit.
feels bad, man.
Alright.
I assume he's still alive.
So, yeah, so it was a very well-timed shot. It's one of those things where he even saw it coming, and so just barely he managed to deflect it away from his vital organs, and still deep cut across his cheek. It was almost a headshot, though.
19 for the second one.
Yeah, they'll hit.
9
I need to
damage.
make a sharpshooter archer just aim at people's piercings and their like earrings.
Oh,
Rip them out. Oh.
no thank you.
And with that quiver, the jewelry will come back with the arrow.
Oh my god. Alright, the second one, though, well, not a critical hit. It definitely embeds himself deep into his shoulder. And then at the end of your round, they return to your quiver. You want anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Wallace, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna make just an attack against him.
Okay.
The same one I've been hitting. Oh shit. 13.
That'll miss.
Okay, and then another one. That's 23.
That'll hit. So at the first attack, you swung, and he kind of kicked some snow up at you, and it hit you in the eyes, and you had to adjust real quick, but you kept your footing really fast, and you swung back with another one.
Okay. And that's 17 damage.
Okay.
And I will use my bonus action to make a. I didn't use my inspiration, I know, but I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Use it for whatever you want.
D4 bonus action attack with the pommel.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's 11.
That'll miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
So as you slash him with the blade end of your weapon, you try and get him with the back end, it just doesn't work.
Okay.
Next up is me. So, one of the creatures you're fighting currently, he picks up a battle horn and blows it. Ooh!
Yep.
Oh shit.
Was that one he's fighting?
Yes.
Is there any way to use my reaction to snatch it
Do you have a
instead
reaction?
of an attack?
It's on.
I don't have anything special, no.
Okay. So yeah, that just happens, unfortunately.
Okay.
And then they're gonna try and hit you. That's cocked. That's the same thing. What's your AC?
18.
18? Okay. So one of them is actually gonna hit you.
Okay.
It's gonna slam the blade of the battle axe into your side and it deals 10 damage.
Okay.
And it's more of a blunt feeling than like a cutting feeling. It's high impact, but it didn't hurt that badly. And then the one on Sawyer's gonna swing on him.
It appears to the creature that it affect me less than it usually would.
What do you mean?
I have bonus HP. That's it. From Fighting Spirit.
I mean, just take away your bonus HP first.
Yeah, I know. I was just letting you know.
Okay, yeah. So it's also a dual thud, more of a dual thud than actually like an impounding one. Okay. Misses you entirely. So as he tries to swing on you, just doesn't hit. Barris, you're up.
Would it be like an action or something to do a perception to look around to see like?
Yep.
like
And in combat, yeah, it'd be a perception.
well, but will it use one of my actions? Or?
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll deal with it later then.
Okay.
10, 20, 30. Oh, this is cheeky, but I will move 10. Oh shit. 20.
Kick Alexia in the head.
30. And I will swing once on the green dude.
Okay.
That is 16 to hit.
Just barely hits.
Takes 12 damage.
That one goes down.
Oh, he dies?
Yeah.
Damn it! That is not what I expected. Shit. Okay.
Yeah. So very quickly you jump between both of them and get inside the combat. You get a quick thrust, and then just as it's about to swing on Sawyer, kind of looks down at your weapon and stops and just dies.
And then, because I'm a College of Swords bard, I gain 10 extra movement for attacking something, so I'll move back in between these guys.
Okay.
And then use the momentum from my kicking my body to jump back at the other enemy.
Yeah. And I'm done.
Alright, Sawyer, you're up.
Yeah. So where is this clearing? Is there an exit to the clearing?
Yeah.
Does it look like it's big enough for maybe one person to come through?
Multiple people to come through.
Okay. I'm going to, since I know he can fight, and definitely has that covered, I'm going to get in the clearing.
Okay.
And wait,
I'm
just in
beginning
case
to
more
wonder.
enemies come. And
Okay.
then I place my sword there and light it on fire.
Okay.
And wait.
Next up is
Where's the
Elena.
exit?
It's gonna be towards this end.
Here?
Yeah, there's fine.
Right.
Okay, yeah. So Elena, not knowing what to do without hurting you guys, is not gonna do anything.
I'm proud of you, Elena.
She's learning.
Is, however, at this point, that through the clearing where the mother ones came, they continue coming through. I'm going to reuse this one, and I'm going to reuse this one.
Well, there were multiple exits.
So they're jumping through. You'd have to explore, honestly, to find out.
Okay, I just was meaning, like, from what I can see.
What you can see is one clearing,
Okay.
but they're jumping through this, out of the snow at you, basically.
Okay.
The reason why you weren't surprised because you all got good perception checks. So Alexia, it's your turn.
Okay. Gonna aim for the middle.
Okay.
27.
That definitely hits.
Gonna turn it into a bursting arrow, so it's gonna hit all three of them.
Okay.
So he's the only one who gets both, right? But
Yeah.
the other two just get, okay.
Yeah, the other ones just get 56.
So he gets 16, and the other two get 9 each.
Okay.
And I'll aim at him again.
Okay.
21.
That'll hit.
Gonna do another bursting arrow.
Okay. I mean, it's a good time to use it. You D8, cooperate.
Almost exactly the same. So he gets 15, and the other two get 8.
Okay. Alright, do you have anything else?
Nah.
So you fire 2 arrows with very exact precision through the snow and the wind, slams into both sides of his chest, and they both release this huge radiation from both sides, echoes across the mountaintop. You see some snow start drifting down just because like it was that big of an explosion. And everyone there looks pretty wounded. Lilith, you're up.
Do those arrows come back?
Yes.
Okay.
They're not consumed during the thing, so.
Okay, so I'm gonna make an attack against this guy.
Okay.
Still, and then an attack, and I'll use my bonus action to use Fighting Spirit again to get advantage.
Okay.
And I'll use Great Weapon Master on all
Okay.
strikes. Oh my gosh. Natural 20.
Nice.
With Great Weapon Master? Oh my gosh.
I have a feeling you're about to
He's dead.
cut somebody in half.
Yeah, probably.
He's dead.
18, 22, 32 damage.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, your first attack, straight through the blade part of the spear, and even like goes further beyond. And as you pull it out, there's this huge gash in his stomach, and he just entrails coming out, tries to speak, and just falls over dead.
Okay, and I just move on to the next guy. So attacking him with my extra attack.
Okay.
We're using the green dice.
That's still a great looking master.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I called that beforehand. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
I had 2 drinks to take.
Well, this changes my turn drastically.
Oh my god. $31 damage. 36 damage.
Okay. Alright. And the other one, you also deal a sizable hole into his body, but this one doesn't go quite as deep, and part of his entrails are starting to come out, but he covers it with his hand and continues fighting.
Okay.
Makes it my turn. So, let's see. I'll converge on you.
Come at me, bro.
These ones also.
Oh no, I don't like this.
Don't like this at all. Alright, so first 3 on the roll list. Jersey's 18. That'll miss. Let's call it. That'll hit. And that'll miss.
Okay.
So out of the 3 that hit you, you do take 12 damage out of the 1.
Okay.
He slams into the side of you with a battle axe. Does that affect your temper HP at all?
Yeah, I put 10 HP.
Okay, so it's, again, it's like kind of a less thud than it would be, but it still was high impactful.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's uncoordinated with this attacker, though. They're all swinging wildly, and your combat expertise allows you to kind of dodge and weave through their attacks. This one caught you off guard, though.
Okay.
Swing on Perilous. What's your AC?
16.
Both gonna hit you. So the first one hits you for 10 damage,
Okay.
and then the second one for 7, so a total of 17 damage. As they both kind of cut you, one cusses you across the shoulder with the sharp side of the axe, the other one comes in with a hammer and whoosh, right into your chest. And then swing on Alexia. When your AC is 19 now?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just gonna miss. You are disadvantaged for shooting that one though, if you're in front of you.
Okay.
So it's Perilous' turn.
Gonna 4th level hold person on them. So I target these 3 and they have to make DC 16 will saves.
17, 5, and natural 20. So one of them is paralyzed again.
And,
So the one in the center is paralyzed.
okay. And then I'll use a bonus action and... Have they said anything? Do I understand what they're saying?
They have not used words yet at all. Would you like to speak to them?
Yes, as I cast a spell at one of them.
Okay.
This one here. I say in Orcish, because they're green, and I assume that they're orcs, because racism. I've taken shits that have made me bleed more than you lot have.
Okay.
Wow.
So he needs to make me a DC 16 wisdom save.
19.
Okay, nothing happens.
Okay. When you say that though, he does grin.
And I'm done.
Okay, so you're up.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Okay.
That's two.
There's
Prob-
10-foot squares, so.
Yeah. Oh, these are all 10-foot squares?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so... Okay, I'm going to be helping you then.
Okay.
I thought you said you knew I could handle myself, Sawyer.
More seem to be coming, and the numbers are. It's a little faster to get over to your side than theirs. We'll take care of these guys together.
Seem as stout as I am.
Okay, I'm attacking this one here, who seems to be occupying the same square as the other one. Just move that.
Yeah, they're a little close.
Yeah. So I'm attacking this one,
Okay.
and that's 26.
They'll hit.
Okay. And I'm going to smite.
Okay.
It's going to be an extra 2d8.
I'm fairly sure your minimum is higher than 5. So,
Yeah, that's my strike mod.
he dies.
Okay. Just wanted to see what the damage would be.
Yes. So your blade glows that kind of radiant bluish light. And as you slash into him, you completely obliterate him.
Yeah, 37 damage.
Yeah, you completely obliterate him.
Okay. And next, I'm going to attack the other one.
Okay. Are you at 20 kills yet with the weapon?
I am at 18.
Okay.
Since I had lost the 2 at that one point. That's going to be 15.
15 to hit, it just barely misses.
Okay, no problem.
That one very conscious used to do his friend. Like, looks to you directly and is like, no.
Are they flanking at all?
Oh, we are
He is
flanking, yeah.
flanking.
I guess technically you'd be flanking him, yeah.
So,
Blood Bowl rules no, normal rules yes.
You have advantage, sure.
alright.
Really?
Yep, so either way I miss.
Okay.
You take him out.
I'm
Take
taking
a shot.
Yeah. Screw it, Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
This is not what I intended, but
We haven't drank enough this session.
I had a shot. You've had 3 shots.
It is a lady's turn.
He's had enough for all of us.
I think you guys could stand to do some more shots, though.
Wait, there's 2 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where Sawyer was standing, 2 more come through there, up the path. There's room for about 2 to 3 people to come up at a time.
Okay.
And as those 2 come up, Elena steps forward and goes, "I got this!" and shoots a fireball at them.
He's paralyzed. We had 2 deaths over here already.
Sorry. Yeah,
Big
you got him
fireball.
right.
I'm just
Good job.
paralyzed, but I
Oh
seem to
god.
be struck by you.
The best tactician.
I'm gonna make you move.
Jesus.
Because you're standing still.
Okay, so they're both. Oh, they have to make reflexes.
Your body matches what your eyes can
That's
do.
Okay, so she lets out this huge bluish fireball and whoosh, more snow and water kind of fly everywhere. And the 2 there, they're covered in flames. They kind of brush them off, but they're hurt.
Okay.
And Alexia, you're up.
They get automatic AFPs if I move right.
Yes. Just that one in front of you. I think it's the only one that's in with range of you yet.
Alright. And I'm gonna use my dagger on him.
Okay. You have a longsword too.
You got a cool new longsword.
It also counts as a light weapon, right?
And you
Yeah.
have 2 attacks.
So yeah, you could attack once and then another time.
But don't I have to like drop my stuff and like...
If you use it with one hand, you don't need to drop your bow. It's 2-handed weapons that you need room for them. But I don't see why you couldn't draw a one-handed weapon, keep your bow in one hand, and shoot with the other, or sling with the other.
So yeah, I
Alright, I'll
actually found
use my
something
longsword.
interesting out about 2-handed weapons. The property 2-handed weapon literally says you need 2 hands to attack with it, but I guess Wizards clarified on that and said that you
So
can
the first
like
one?
hold your weapon with one hand and do other things with your other hand.
Right. Yeah.
That was the same in
That one
3.5.
hits.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
So the first swing, kind of wild, just to try and get some space for yourself, and he kind of jumps back, and you swing with your second one.
5 damage.
No, you got your dex to it.
No, it was you said it was the same as my longsword, and that was...
No,
plus-
except
no,
for-
it's the same as your long bow. Or bow.
No, it's that longsword is specifically lets you use your dexterity rather than your strength.
Okay, fine.
So it
then
should
9.
be a plus
9.
Yeah.
for damage.
5 for damage, yeah.
So it's 9 damage.
Okay. Okay, so it's a really thin cut across his chest, but you do hit him after you get some space for yourself. Do you want to do anything else?
No, that was my 2 actions.
Alright, Lawless, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 1 Great Weapon Master, 1 non, and if it comes to it, a bonus action half attack.
Okay.
Unless I get a crit again.
I'm at 19, by the way.
That's 17, 21 to hit
That'll
with
hit.
Great Weapon Master. So that's
Flanking my son.
not this one. This is the one I'm hitting.
Never mind.
I'm not flanking my child.
You Great Weapon Master, the one you're not flanking.
You were the chosen one!
I had faith in my abilities.
You could have brought balance to the party.
So that's 23 damage.
That'll hit. I mean, not hit, sorry.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll hit!
And hit him.
And that one also dies.
Okay.
Nice.
So I can use
Are
my
we
bonus action
using
attack as another attack now.
Yeah.
Because I killed something.
You were far more skilled than I remember.
So I get 2 more regular attacks.
Okay.
Okay, so I turn on this guy with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
I'm proud of you now.
I'm sorry, small one. You shouldn't have been here.
They're actually, like, probably taller than you.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, if they were
Yeah.
smaller or bigger. Okay.
I don't know. They're about 6 foot.
So that is 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 24 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Did you add your strength mod?
Yes.
You got 14 plus your strength mod.
Okay.
Plus 10 plus
So
strength.
that one
Oh,
also
that's
dies.
29 to hit.
That one
29
also
damage,
dies.
sorry.
Still dies.
Okay. And then I will use my movement. That is another one?
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay. Well, I'll charge them.
Okay.
Can I stand here and do, you know what I'm thinking? Do the cone attack?
Yes.
Okay.
So a cone is... Do you know how a cone works?
Yeah, it's 1,
2,
2, 3.
Thank God. Okay. Yes, you can do a cone attack.
Okay.
So, like,
It goes off into
And then
a
that's-
4-hour discussion.
I'm sorry, I haven't done this in a while. Is it damage with a dex or is it an attack?
It's just...
Because I didn't write down a dex save, so I think it's an attack.
Your dex save is gonna be 8 plus your proficiency modifier plus your charisma modifier is the
Okay.
save, and it's gonna be a reflex save or a dexterity save they get.
So that 14.
Okay.
I'll write that down for sure.
Figure charisma because of the property of the weapon. So.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I make a 2d8 damage attack with a DC 14
Do you want
dex
to move
save.
them like actually into squares? So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I assumed they were.
So
but-
put the 2 right there in front of him. Yeah.
okay.
Wait, how far does your
It's a 15-foot cone.
15 foot?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 squares back and then 2 squares over.
They're
the
10
second
foot
one.
squares though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're 10 foot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
it'll
my
only be
fault.
affecting 2
Okay.
of them.
Yeah, 2 hit. That's
Okay.
fine.
I keep forgetting the 10-foot square thing too.
That's
Yeah.
11 damage.
Okay. Let's see if they tap it at all. Nope, neither of them do.
Okay, so lightning streams forth from the glaive. Tequila shot into the orcish creatures.
Yeah. Just a blast of blue lightning shoots out.
Yeah, we don't know if they're orcs. They're just big green. Big and green.
Big angry greenins.
Wait,
Wait, are they getting bigger
I
and
identify
angrier?
as an orc personally, so I would know. Okay.
perception to tell what they are?
I can do it on your turn.
Okay.
So after Lawless' turn, you hear... Are you done? Sorry.
Yeah, that was my
Okay,
third
that was
attack.
your third attack. Okay, just making sure. So you hear in very rough, kind of broken common, "Enough!" And
I gotta just slam the bottom of the glaive down.
okay.
Very well.
One kind of like bigger than the rest of them, but still the same creature, pushes his way through the ones coming up the trail, and he's wearing kind of
Oh, shit, this one is blue.
like
I'm the meanest.
wearing like bones around his neck and like different feathers and things like that. And it's wearing kind of more of a leather gear than just like the bits and pieces of fur. There is a fur kind kind of like mantle across his shoulders. This one doesn't look like a fighter. He's carrying with him a staff that has a spear blade at the end. And he slams into the ground and says, "Enough! You have proven yourself. I'll have no more bloodshed. Speak your business."
To pass through the mountain.
For what reason?
To get to the other side.
That is what the humans who came here before you said.
Well, it's the truth.
You do not seek the ancient tomb, then?
Oh. The tomb's in the mountain.
Well, since you bring it up.
Well, since you bring it up, there's a tomb on the mountain.
Yes.
The more we know. Yes, we do seek a tomb. We don't know if it's the same tomb, however. May I learn more about it?
If you know nothing of our customs, then you need not know.
Knowledge history?
Sure. In what regard?
What these creatures and their customs, maybe about these mountains in general.
You can just make an intelligence check to see what they are. Like, you've seen them before.
Well, yeah, I just want, okay, so let's do the intelligence check first then. 19.
Yeah, you know their works.
Okay. Now, now history about our cultures and maybe if I get a higher score, anything about this particular
It's
clan.
gonna be need to be very high for a history check. But
Let's
yes,
go true.
Yeah.
Nice.
So 23.
23. That's just under what you needed. For knowing an obscure fact like this about a specific orc tribe, you need a 25.
What about orc tribes in general? Orc customs?
You don't really know much about orc customs. You know that they are very ceremonial. You know that they are very battle-oriented. They prove themselves in battle or in trials. You know that they worship strength. They respect strength.
I'll keep that in mind. So, we've proven our strength to you, and you've proven your strength to us. Since we have met in the battlefield and have proven ourselves to you, is there any sort of trial we can undertake to gain interest in the tomb?
Do you wish a trial?
Indeed.
You hear that, boys? He wants a trial! And they all start laughing.
And I kind of flex. You think me not powerful enough to handle one of your trials?
Do you think you can slay a god?
I can certainly try.
Very well then. You will seek the mountain spirits. Bring back proof of its demise, and I will show you the way.
Is this an evil creature?
Of course not.
Then why would I kill it?
Because it cares not for a man. It kills us, we must kill it. That is the way of nature.
Okay. Do you know any information about where it may be, or what kind of powers the spirit may have?
It can be anywhere at any time. It does as it pleases.
Okay, let me confer with the group. Well, seems they want us to kill the spirit. How do we proceed?
They want us to kill a god.
He said God, then spirit. But I don't put much stock in orc customs.
Neither.
They could believe a simple spirit to be a god, or a god to be a simple spirit. Either way.
What more do we know of this god spirit?
That it lives in the mountain, can be anywhere at any time. That's all they've told me so far. But they agreed to take us to the tomb if we're able to slay it and bring back proof.
This is pretty straightforward, from my opinion.
Agreed,
Perhaps-
I also accept this.
Perhaps they will also not eat our horses and hold them in the meantime.
We can hope so. I'm sure that they will give us respect due to trial goers as part of their custom. And what I also suggest is that we speak to the spirit first, as it may be able to give us interest to the tomb without their help.
You complicate things, Sawyer, but I will go along with it.
Perhaps we could also convince the spirit to give us a piece of it to bring back proof.
Could be the case. We can just hope that and if that happens, they don't have any way to determine whether or not it was taken from a living spirit. If spirits do live.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Let's tell them that we'll do it.
I approach him. I ask if he has a map of the mountain and if he can mark on the map locations that they've encountered the spirits so we have places to start.
You ask too much, girl. We will show you where we believe its lair to be, but that is it.
Very well.
I say very well. Show us the way in Orcish.
Do not disrespect us with your false tongue.
Well, you definitely understood it as I continued to speak in Orcish.
You're a false god.
Lead the way. We will follow.
Okay. So, get the map going real quick.
I maintain concentration on that little bitch.
On the one that's the paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
For a full minute in the snow, just sitting there.
Jesus.
So it'll be up to you guys to map out your trails when I finish this.
Okay.
But this is the cave entrance right here.
This looks very familiar.
Somewhat wider.
Almost as if we've been here before.
So is the entrance that way or this way?
Where you guys are in right now, yes. The square part is the entrance.
How long did it take us to get here?
You think we're going that way?
They led you through their village,
Oh.
and everyone there kind of snarled at you as you walked through, and you understood that he was speaking in Orcish, and they're like, Elder Guruhai, why do you bring in more humans here?
Elder what?
Guruhai?
Guru High?
Yes.
Guru High.
It's Gruhai.
Elder Ginyu Force.
Oh my god. And you hear him say back, or understand him say back, they seek the trial. So they led you through the village, out of the village, and then about half an hour after that, they led you to this cave, and it's, there's all kinds of different creatures, like carcasses, hung up from the entrance, and then in blood, it says in Orcish, stay out, or be devoured by the spirits.
Not scary in the least.
I pay no heed to these primitive warnings.
Do you guys speak Orcish?
Nope.
No, it just looks
blood on
like
it,
primitive caveman drawings to me. I
Oh.
don't know what it is.
It says, welcome to my home.
yeah. Insight?
How would you not believe me?
No one
Because
believes you.
Why do you not believe Sora Duquesne?
20.
16.
What am I supposed to roll? Like,
I mean, if you're lying, that's
Deception.
your deception, I guess.
damn it. Natural
Yes.
Alright, so you know he's full of shit.
Do we know how much he's full of shit?
Very.
Quite
You're
the
not
character,
telling
Ferris.
I mean, it says, welcome to my home.
You're lying, but I don't care much.
Like I said,
You
these
guys never let me have any fun, do you?
cavemen's
Never.
depictions mean nothing to us. Let us
It
continue.
says, beware. Enter or be leave or be devoured.
Oh,
Something along that line.
much closer to what I thought it was.
It's typical.
Anyways. And I throw a light onto your glaive.
I hold it up in front of us.
So as we enter the cave,
This will prove most useful. Thank you, Ferris.
does it look
I mean,
fairly
you're leading the way.
comfortable and
I
warm
don't
in
think
this
we-
little entrance?
Quite yet.
It's warmer because it's not outside, but it's still kind of damp in here.
How late is it?
At this point, it's probably getting close to nighttime.
I believe we should camp.
Here, in the cave? Are you out of your mind?
I don't hold much stock in the warnings of orcs.
I mean, I was to say we should let the horses sit here out of the snow, but entering, I don't think we need to sleep.
I don't think we need to sleep. Maybe we could take a rest.
Short rest.
Well, how long have we been up?
A medium rest.
You guys left in the morning, so it's basically all day at this point.
So if we continue into this cave without resting, we may suffer some ill effects.
How deep could this thing be?
I have no idea. This is a mountain. It could go far deep into the...
Watching DM's face intently.
How deep could it be?
And stare into the darkness.
How far
I
can
assume
you see
darkness.
us?
It's dark, yeah.
Alright.
It is dark and there are icicles everywhere. It is cold in here. It is not as cold, but it is cold.
Damn it. Okay. Or why don't we just sit here for a moment and listen to me play some tunes?
You guys can take a short rest if you want. You guys can take a long rest if you want. It's up to you. Just need to know.
If you want to wait here for the night, Sawyer, of course I'll stay.
Fine. But that's a whole nother day of just sitting up here.
But it's the first time we've been slightly warmer in a while, and we've been traveling up this godforsaken mountain for hours upon hours. I'd say most of the day.
Okay, but not it on keeping watch.
Well, we should take turns keeping watch.
Right, I'm going to sleep first.
I'll take the first watch.
I'll take the last watch.
Can you guys hear the howling wind? I don't
I'll
know
take
if the
one
song
of the-
is doing it for me.
I'll take one of the middle ones. I'll take the one right before yours.
Okay.
That way I can wake you up.
I'm gonna walk around and see if I can find a nice... Not necessarily clean, but like not lay down and,
That
you
was
know, like
random.
goop.
Okay.
Third time.
I mean, there's no goop in here.
I don't know
It's
what
all
it's
ice and cold. Ice and rock.
Yeah, just put a bedroll down.
Okay.
Standard stuff.
You want me to build
Okay,
a tent?
that's all.
You're gonna pull up a tent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I specifically picked the one that had a bedroll instead of the other one.
I think almost everything has a bedroll. Nope, never mind.
Explorers and Dungeoneers have different ones or something.
Mhm.
Priest packs just have blankets.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Yeah, I'll put a bedroll down and just crash instantly.
Okay.
I would put myself to sleep magically, but it just doesn't work. I don't know why. Drugs work though.
Okay, who's taking the first watch?
I am.
Okay. You do so on the vent blade.
I guess I'm taking the next watch.
Okay. You also have an uneventful watch.
And then I wake him up for his watch. And Elena, so
How many
no
hours
company.
into the night is this?
I don't know, how long do you guys stay watch each? Couple hours?
2 hours.
Okay. So this is 4 hours tonight.
Okay. Well, what?
Watch, your turn. Elena's up too. So you want to spend a lot of alone time in a dark cave with Elena?
Sorry.
You, Elena, in a dark cave, by yourselves. Watch. 2
Hello.
hours.
I'm Sawyer Duhane.
That's great, Sawyer. Stand watch like a good Sawyer, and I take some sleep.
Alright, I'm getting crusted drool off of my face.
Alright, you also have an uneventful watch though.
I go to sleep. I don't know who I was supposed to wake up. No one told me because I fell asleep first.
Okay, so if you don't wake up, well, it's...
Did Elena hear?
No.
Oh, wait, Elena didn't hear?
So what happens in the last watch? Nothing, you guys are fine. So you guys all wake up in the morning. You see Elena and Varys asleep on opposite ends of the cave. Like, not opposite ends, but opposite sides of the entrance. They're just leaning against it, sleeping.
I never got woke up for watch.
No.
I take water from my flask
You're
and
welcome.
pour over Varys.
Okay.
I just walk over and just slam the glaive on the ground.
Wait, what did you do to me?
I poured water on you.
Same time. I was thinking about electrocuting you.
Never mind. I grabbed a handful of snow.
Okay.
And I put it directly down the back of his tunic.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's messed up.
He didn't wake you up for what?
Messed up.
So you wake up with a very cold sensation down your back, and Sawyer manhandling you.
Manhandling?
I stand up and then I assume it like rolls down and
Yeah.
it like goes like kind of in my trousers. It's like, no, mommy, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it again.
Well, now I feel bad.
Varys, why didn't you wake me?
Jesus, I just pull my pants down so I can get the snow out. What was that for?
You didn't wake me up.
I did wake you up.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not
Again.
lying.
Deception.
I tried to wake him up and he wouldn't wake up. He said, fuck you, Varys. I'm sleeping. You can take watch. And I stayed up as long as I could until I passed out 20 minutes ago.
Oh my god.
I'll just give him advantage.
You know, there's a note you can say that you guys don't believe him. Period.
yeah,
Okay, I don't
So,
believe him, period.
So you don't have to roll for it.
Either
You
way, I
just
got
not
21.
believe him.
Ooh.
Also 21.
I don't
Your
believe
DC
you.
failed.
He's lying to us.
He always lies.
You know, you're not building up much of a reputation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Elena, does he lie a lot?
Breakfast? What?
We haven't woke her up yet.
I hand her a ration from my pack. Does Varys lie often?
He tells stories. He's a good storyteller.
And that can be attributed as lying.
Did you witness him attempt to wake anyone up for the next watch?
I was asleep the whole time. I don't know.
I am not a liar. I just don't tell people the full truth.
You told us the wrong thing.
Nothing happened. We're good. I knew nothing was going to happen. That's why I...
You have the last watch from now on.
That's why I allowed myself to fall asleep after you refused to get up.
As you guys are bickering, you hear this deep, guttural, roar that kind of echoes throughout the entire cave.
Well, looks like it waited for us. Shall we proceed?
Yeah, we only have 3 minutes.
I kind of lean in a little bit closer to Elena, listening at her, not at, but listening for her stomach to growl again.
I don't think that was me. I think that was... And then it happens again. This huge...
That is impressive. Didn't know that you had such an appetite, but we're going to have to get you some.
As the rest of you guys kind of look into the mouth of the cave, though, and the sound does not get quieter. It keeps coming, and it kind of echoes throughout the cave, and finally silence. But the wind kind of howls behind you guys, and then the sound in front of you. Either way is not very safe. So you have to look forward to next time. So we're gonna call it tonight.
Ugh. Not looking forward to that.
Make sure to look out for our CD.
Oh, we can have a CD.
It's called Laurels by the Drunkards and Dragons and the Game Drunks.
Okay. We are the Game Drunks. The
I
show
know.
is just called Drunkards and Dragons.
We're both things at once in a group.
I don't think that's...
And neither. Oh,
How
Yes.
come I didn't get a copy of the CD?
Don't worry, you're on it.
Okay.
still in the
Except
making.
his voice is like a nightingale.
Anyway, so thanks to everyone who watched. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit up the Twitch page. Watch us live on Saturdays. If you're watching on Twitch right now, check out everything on YouTube that we've done up to this point. Playing Pokemon on Fridays now. We're doing a Nuzlocke challenge. Fridays, we're going to try 5:30 to 8, 6 to 8 maybe. We're going to try something like that. Then on Wednesdays, we're going to start God of War playthrough. So it's going to be fun. And then just throughout the week, randomly I stream random stuff. And sometimes Sean plays with me. So we'll see what happens. But until then, bye.
Later.